you bunch of crazy, cranky cucks.
CCC, not KKK. CCC.
You guys are some sick bastards. You guys want to watch me do this horrible shit?
They really do.
Listen, I had to install this and uninstall this like twice. And like each time I had to take a shower, I felt so dirty.
What does it say up there on the board, Pop?
What the cuck?
Well, ironically, from the angle of the shot, it looks like your cold brew, which is shaped like a dick bro, is going right up there between the two C's, and then the one C is leaking. Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, God. Oh, my God! All right, so you want, let's go into, like, first of all, let's explain.
We can talk about first.
Let's explain what this is. All right.
You go for it.
All right. Well, listen.
We don't have to go right into abusing your thinking me.
Apparently, there's something been going on with the liberal media. And
isn't there always?
They're trying to reverse the sex roles and everything. And
total cocks.
And then they want to get rid of the harem, and then they want to have a cockatorium. With a,
Yeah, they're reversing the harem structure of the stunning and brave religion of peace, right?
Because that's how it's going to work.
Yeah, it totally worked out for Rome.
Yeah.
Just want to put that out there.
So they've been pushing this idea that, this is a good thing, and, because a large majority of the youth of today have no male role models and have been uber feminized. They're basic. Oh my God!
All right, just take a drink. Take a drink if you need to.
Hang on.
Is it the cold brew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're basically sitting back, letting another dude come in, just irregardless of race, jackhammer their woman, and then they walk up behind and do CPR on his ass to help him out. And then they're totally cool with that. There's something
in and out, in and out, in and out.
All right, this video game, I'm going to tell you right now, is a recipe for serial killers and mass shootings. Because this is, some of the shit that goes on. I only played, I first got it. I played 10 minutes. I had to shut it off, go take a shower, came back. It wouldn't let me reset. I uninstalled it, and I had to reinstall it. I tried to play it again, and I had to take a shower. And then it was just, God, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's just like nightmare fuel, man.
Well, that's why I do have some articles tonight. There are some items in the news that we can talk about so that you can take a break, so that we can ease into the insanity.
All right, now I got to add this to the list of nightmare fuel, man.
Well, coming home and finding Tyrone Jr. crawling around on the carpet.
Your significant other getting banged by someone else in slow motion.
Oh, God.
It's worse than the naked slow motion in School Dream.
Yeah, check out that big black dog at 120 frames a second. Jesus, criminy.
All right.
God.
Hang on. Let's see. Slow-mo.
No.
Bang. Sig. Other. Not you.
And you help out. Don't forget.
It's more like you run across the room. No. You can't do anything.
It's like the volleyball scene in Meet the Parents.
Totally powerless. You're seeing your house and your car disappear before your eyes. Your bank account evaporate. Your retirement accounts going up in smoke. And then there's nothing you can do.
Just go back to work at the Wage Cage 9000 and call it gravy.
Listen, gentlemen, I'm going to say this. I've said it once. I'll say it a bazillion times. In today's day and age, don't get married. Only 6.5 men out of 1,000 are getting married. That's 6 too many. Okay, it is. Okay, you can never get rid of idiots, so there'll always be 0.5% of just whacked out retards walking around there thinking, I don't work out. She's different. She loves me. I'm going to lock this pussy down. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay, it's just not going to happen.
And if you do get married, don't do shit like this.
No.
Just because you think, oh, yeah, we're open. We're going to smash the patriarchy together. We're not going to stick to them traditional gender roles. Yeah. I'm enlightened. I'm progressive. Oh, what's that? Oh, hi, Tyrone Jr. How you doing? You want some cheese? Fuck off.
Now listen, I know there's some guys out there who probably on the rocks with their old lady, and she might have actually suggested this, and you entertained it because you want to stay with your kids. All right, let me be straight. There has to be a line. All right, you have to, and it has to be like a go to war line, and this is one of them right here. The minute this comes up, or you find any of this craziness, you do what I did. You drop the papers immediately. Like, as soon as I found out, was it, let's see, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah. Tuesday morning. Boom!
Boy, yo.
Not fucking around, man. There's no coming back. So, save your dignity. Because, you mother... Stop it. Listen, we're all going to die. Some of us, like me, are probably going to go quickly.
65 and
I'm on the 65 and out plan.
Or worst case scenario, you go
somebody
pick a
might
gunfight.
take me out before then. I'm just a human being. I can easily have my blood bag popped.
You go pick a gunfight in Detroit, worst case scenario.
Yeah, you never know. Or, go pick a fight with the Mexican drug cartels or something. But, if you're one of those guys who's laying in a bed, you're burning in slow, and there's no coming back. I mean, the Titanic is hit the goddamn iceberg. It's broken half. You're just waiting for it to go under the water. The only thing you're going to have left before you go to the final goodnight is your fucking dignity. Don't give it up for shit like this. Hold on to it to the very end, because I can guarantee you, yes, maybe you might die alone, but you'll still be a rich-ass motherfucker because you'll have your dignity. And everyone dies alone, motherfuckers.
Yes, and no one dies with dignity.
I got to turn off my ringer here.
Sooner or later, your meat suit gives up all of its muscular control, and then you piss and shit yourself. And
well, no. Hey,
if they find if
not everyone,
found
a lot of people, most people die before that happens. After you're dead, it doesn't matter because
I know
you're taking the rocket to wherever you came from.
Like I said, no one dies with dignity because right after you do, that's what happens. And if your relatives are in the room or they're the ones who find you,
well, maybe
that's not very dignified.
Maybe they could throw me into a volcano just moments before.
Now that would be an epic cremation of monumental proportions.
I could be in a catapult and I could pull a string.
Boo!
Sploosh.
Let's get it over with quickly.
Of course, you got to do the trifecta.
Of course.
You got to take your meds, and on the way in, you shoot yourself in the head, and then you land in the lava just to make sure.
Yeah, it's good times.
Now, I'm not condoning that for anyone. This is just comedy. I'm just saying. God damn it. I remember he suggested this, and I was just like, I don't know. Do I really want to do this?
Yeah, you do.
I'm like, I don't know. We'll see how this plays out, man. This is just horrible.
And then you agreed to it and just played your game. You're like, oh, son of a bitch.
I didn't know how bad it was going to be.
What did I do?
Until it turned on, and I was like, oh, I feel dirty.
But at least the people who made the game appear to at least understand the score. They understand that this is not good. This wasn't made for people to vicariously live this lifestyle. This was made to point out, see? Look at yourselves.
I'm telling you,
you morons.
This is not going to work out for anyone.
I love the freeze frame that I managed to find for the title card. It's like Cuckold. It literally has the California stand license plate. It's got Cuckold on there. The character's name in the game is Cuckold. And then off to the right of the bumper there, Biden-Harris bumper sticker.
All right, and
genius.
We could have paid the extra $1 and had the COVID-19 mask on his face, but you're not getting the full effect. You got to see this lug's fucking face.
Yeah.
You had me swearing already.
6 grown men can fit into a blue whale's vagina. They're still not as big a pussy as a dude who wears a mask outside. Or, driving alone in his car.
Those are very wise.
Or anywhere.
Those are very wise words, man.
Because they don't work. And we have the studies in the last stream, and you can find all the sources on Redonkulas.com. Winning.
Yeah, that whole mask thing is crazy.
Not as crazy as this. This is the first subject that I want to get into before we start talking about today's theme. Because I found a whole theme of news articles that play right into the cuck.
All right, let's do this.
It's not good news. But hey, you know, if you need to cut loose a little bit, just go to Amsterdam and drink the tap water. Ecstasy and cocaine residue in Amsterdam's waters, the highest in Europe. Cocaine and methamphetamine residues found in record amounts in Dutch cities. Why?
Because I bet you they get a lot of their drinking water from reprocessed pee and poo.
Ugh.
That comes right out of the water treatment plant. They're not pulling this in from like a natural water source or anything. Just think about that.
It's a good time.
If it's that high in the drugs, that means the people who are doing a majority of the pissing in the commode, they have this crap pumping through their body.
Oh, God.
Just so you know. Do you think the people in submarines just drink water and then flush the piss out?
Oh, totally,
No,
yeah.
That stuff is totally processed, man.
Oh,
That is they have to pay those. They do pay those guys extra.
no one's ever going to drink tap water again.
I'm just saying, it's disgusting.
I'm going to go to the store. I got to pick up all the bottled water.
Yeah, and you know what? There's no guarantee you're going to get, Aquafina out of some deep, spring underground. That might not happen. I'm just saying.
M. Pujo's in the chat. He says, Blake, what up? Let's hear it for big German tatas. Yeah. Oh, he sent us some full German after the last
those are pretty
stream.
good, man. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I would rate those quite highly.
We can't put these on the show or we get banned.
No, we're
but
going to get banned.
They were good.
We might need to start thinking about some new tech streams, just specifically for the most depraved people among us. And if you watch, I'm not saying that you should watch it at work, but if you did, just
Well,
let us know.
actually, the guy at Locals wants to have an interview with us or sit down and talk to us.
Sweet.
And we could have some nudity on there, just no porn.
Ornpay. Yeah, we don't do the Ornpay.
No touching or action scenes, just nudes. Maybe they could be dancing on a pole or something, but
Yeah. Could be. Oh, apparently this study in Amsterdam gets conducted every year since 2011. The analysis shows that cocaine residues are the highest in Western European sewer waters. The level of ecstasy and methamphetamines has increased in Amsterdam's and Eindhoven's waters.
good for them.
Cocaine them.
They're so dumb, man. I don't know, man. That's just crazy.
But you know what? I bet that the people in Amsterdam, because they drink the water, they'd probably be a hell of a lot more prepared for this game than you were. Amen to that.
You might be right.
I might be right. So, do you guys want to check? Should we check out the trailer first before we launch into this?
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. Play the trailer.
Okay.
Delay this pain as long as
We got one more thing to talk about too.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Cuckold Simulator. Life as a beta male cuck.
Oh my
no,
God!
This is the wrong one. Here, let me find the Steam trailer. Here we go. Team Sneed. Oh, there he is. There's my boy, Tyrone Jr. What's up, little man? Daddy missed you. Oh, God. Oh,
He got out of the house.
let him get run over.
Yep.
Oh, and you got an NPC in there, a literal one. Oh! Well, we know what she's getting ready to do. What are you doing? How could you do this without me here? You know how much I love watching. Oh, God.
And the music.
There's the Biden-Harris bumper sticker right down there.
The music.
I know. It's like you would expect, the seven dwarfs to come by whistling while they work or
This
some
is like
shit.
some sick, twisted.
Deshaun. Hey, bitch, turn on the TV for me. I forgot to do it before I sat down. I want
It's
to watch
like
my favorite
1600s harpsichord music or something. It's weird.
Deshaun wants to watch his favorite streamers. Grunt Speak Live? Maybe. OMG, are you a real-life anime girl? Ew, you're boring and ugly and broke. LOL. Oh, there it is. The Wage Cage 9000.
I need to drink.
Literally in a prison of corporatism. This is time to work.
Well, first of all, I'm going to say this game was made terribly. So it might lock up. I might have to start it over a few times.
Things happen.
But you know what? Over the past year, the guy who made this is probably like, you know what? I need to make some money. What do I got laying around on the shelf? I think I could work with this. Put a fat chick in there, some robot little creepy crawlies on the floor, couple text boxes. There you go, $2 a pop. I sell 500,000. I'm set for life.
Boom. And you know what?
He probably had 4 to 6 people do this, so I mean, everyone's going to get a good chunk of change.
And it is damn funny satire. It is.
But it would be satire if this really happens.
I know it really happens.
This is Trailer Park Central.
I know. This is red trash.
Look, what am I looking? I had a senior NC I worked with for a little while in New York. His first name is Tyrone. I'm not gonna say his name. Well, I was on the road with this guy all the time. The dude was funny as shit. Literally go by these trailer parks. He goes, "Hey, I bet you we roll in there and yell out who needs their electric bill paid. We both get our dicks up." And I'm probably like, "Yeah, you're probably right. This is Red Trash Central." Just saying, man.
And for anybody out there who's wondering and wants to experience the pain, you can download this on Steam.
Money.
Thank you very much. It's only $2 on there, and I love just the about this game features cracks me up here. Here, there's your wife. She got the NASCAR tits. She lays down. Those babies go straight to the pits. Cuckold Simulator, the exciting new game where you play as Cuckold. That is his name in his day-to-day life. Features. Work your job at Globo Core to make money. You can give all your hard-earned money to the bull. Browse your favorite websites, such as Reddit, with a little trademark symbol next to it. Gotta have that there. Your fat wife will verbally abuse you. Become emotionally attached to children that are not biologically yours. Collect funky pop collectibles that are hidden across the world. Play actual games on your Nintendo Snitch gaming console, such as Cuck Souls.
God, it's disgusting.
And of course, it's mature content description because this game includes mature themes, including themes of cuckoldry. Sorry, guys, you don't get to see the wife naked. I know you wanted to.
We'll get
Sick
banned.
bastard.
We'll get banned. If they ever show that, we have to cut it off immediately, man. We can't have that.
I don't think it's going to happen. If there was any sort of digital nudity in the game, they'd have to specify. Allegedly.
This is beta version.
Yeah, I know. Beta cuck version.
It's a beta cuck version.
It's horrible.
I'm just saying, anything could slip in.
If you know what I mean. Yeah. Let's grab a couple super chats here while we're thinking about it. We're going to prolong the pain as long as possible.
Let's do this.
Let's head over here to MGTOW.tv with Kuro Ninja 00. Dr. Berg on YouTube said men should not drink tap water here too because of the high levels of estrogen. No wonder men are being more and more cuck in this country. And you got all these people who think, oh, cow milk is bad. We need to switch to soy. Oh my God.
I wonder if you could filter out the estrogen or something.
I don't know, maybe. Ask the tap water to make you a sandwich. It'll run away.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, put those sandwich makers on my hog, baby. Mm-hmm. You got a purty mouth.
Going to jail.
Going to jail. Polska Bob donated $25 before we started. Pop and Blake, here's some monies for booze. Let's get some fat Punisher for Pop's piss break.
We got one of these.
Oh, yeah. Girlfriend shaped like a dick, bro.
And we got one of these.
Oh, the salted caramel. I may have to take you up on that tonight.
Goes on really well on vanilla ice cream.
It does. We're up to 792 people in the chat. Thank you very much. Jonathan Y. with a $20 donation. Pop and Blake, if you guys have watched Canadian Prepper, he often mentions how insanely valuable a freeze dryer is and how it can be used as a huge source of income for when the shit hits the fan.
You got money.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking.
Get your hands on one.
I'm trying to get my hands on one of those freeze dryer things.
Go for it.
I think that'd be pretty good.
Next one up here, we got Rick Vella. Here's a few bucks for you guys. Pop Rangers lead the way.
Amen.
Amen. And Mike Oglesby starting us off on a spectacular foot with a $200 donation.
We're not worthy, man.
Not worthy.
Dude, that's awesome.
Spot on, you pee nice.
Well, it's a good thing some people are throwing some loot because this one's going to be painful.
Yes, it is. We're gonna need to buy you. We might need to buy you some head meds after this.
This is going to be a very short second to pulling your own teeth out.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least it's Cuckold Simulator and not Cuckold Stimulator, because then you would be assessed homo suspicion points as well.
God damn it, that's horrible.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
Smooth Criminal, $2 donation. Hey, Pop, I identify as a super straight transvaxual. You know, there's a lot of people in Michigan now who are just so sick of Shitmer that they're doing that. I identify as fully vaccinated. Bye! No more face diapers for me, because you can't legally ask people to prove it. So what are you going to do? And I was actually kind of proud. I had to stop at a gas station earlier, filled up the tank, grabbed a couple Gatorades, and the chick behind the counter, she's like, you don't have to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated. And I can't legally ask you if you are. Wink, 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 wink. I'm like, nice.
Excellent.
That's a smart woman right there. Dinocide13 sent the email about therapy for being straight. Next on Dino Storytime is being forced into a relationship because mom, aunt, and cousin thought it was cute. Ended up being very bad. Winning? No. Narf!
That's probably the worst reason to get into a relationship is because it looks good.
We may have to have this dude on the show.
Yeah.
Sounds like his life was very interesting.
Well, this could be, asking somebody to talk about stuff like this could be tearing over some wounds and scars, man.
That is true.
I don't want anybody to, if they got over this craziness, to rip open scars and relive this shit. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Unless they're just like us and pain is comedy and you just deal.
Yep.
If you can't laugh at it, you're going to go a little nuts. T. Greeny with a $5 donation. Urban Dictionary for the night. Pulling a Blake.
Oh, no.
Pulling a Blake is vernacular. To be such a giant douchebag as to eat one's last bag of chips or other tasty snack. Now, that's my buddy Andy.
Yeah. Pulling a Blake.
I love that dude, no homo. But yeah, man, when he gets his edibles and his vaping freak on, because he likes.
Is he fat?
No, he likes his. It's legal here.
His legal smoky treats.
Yeah, he has his girlfriend Mary Jane. Do you wanna? And yeah,
that's good for him.
Yeah, I've seen him go through like 6 or 7 fruit by the foot in one sitting, and I'm just looking at him like, diabetes? You're gonna die, bro.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, bro.
And it's way too much sugar. I don't care if it says real fruit on the side. Somebody lied to you.
You're gonna wind up sawing off your legs at 52.
Carl Jackson, $2 donation. Volcano cremation sounds better than a Viking.
Yeah, there's really, I don't know, Viking funeral. That's really good, but the being thrown into a volcano, you know what? I think that trumps it right there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put me in charge of your Viking funeral, I would, we'd have to downsize. I'd have to put you in a kiddie pool, tiny. Probably chop you into pieces.
It could be a small boat, and then on a lake you set it on fire with just part of my ashes. That's fine.
Wah, wah, wah. CJ, Rikita Law on YouTube/Odyssey had the creator on last week, I believe. Fun little interview. And what you see on the computer browser, Reddit, is real.
Really?
That's interesting.
Okay.
Live channel. It's the Rikita Law live channel, and it was the episode that aired on 5/12/21. So anybody wants to check it out, I will grab that and throw it in the chat just so anybody was interested. Boom. Mine Duck. Yo, I'll be up at Belfast, New York for the Bare Knuckle FC tryouts this Saturday. 42-year-old dad strength versus whatever wish me luck. Let's hunt ghosts soon.
Get a good mouth guard, bro.
Yeah. You only get one set of teeth. Well, technically 2, but
yeah,
those are gone.
Well, the thing is, if you have a good mouth guard and you take a good shot to the mouth, you might not get stitches in your lips and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's actually, in bare knuckle, that's very common.
Dinocide13 says he would gladly go on and talk about a few things with us. I'll have to leave some stuff out for legal reasons and to protect identities, such as your stunning and brave ex-wife, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued.
No.
Nah. All we know about her is that she's a hooer, she has red hair, and she's a big fan of the fire department.
She used to have nice tits. Now they pretty much point to her feet.
And excellent at BJ's and walnut chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, of course.
T. Greeny, damn, it was the wrong one. It was supposed to be pull a Blake, not pulling a Blake. Now, pulling a Blake is what your girlfriend did last night. Doing or saying something stupid. The term pulling a Blake originates from Oregon. It was named after a teenager named Blake due to Blake doing and saying unintelligent things almost all the time. I think I went to school with that guy. There were a couple other Blakes, and one of them, something was missing up there. He was not playing with a full deck.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not sure what that problem was. Oh, I forgot to mention, happy anniversary of Fentanyl Floyd. Yeah, 1 year sober. If you know what I mean.
Wow.
It's the most sober he's ever been, man. Somebody's going to have to dig him up just to bury the coin in there with him.
Yep, yeah.
Because, he's a saint, right?
Yeah, that's right.
His beatific magnificence must be appreciated
Well,
and idolized.
If you're a saint, you don't decompose. So you should be fine to dig up.
And, of course, because, it's all about tolerance and inclusion. There's already been a shooting in the George Kirby Taylor Floyd Autonomous Zone on the 1 year anniversary of his death.
Oh, yeah. First of all, this shooting breaks out, and they have it, on camera while there's an interview going on. And it's not like bang, bang. It's like bang, 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 ba, 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 bang, bang, bang. I mean, it went on for a while.
The fight to make George Floyd Square an autonomous zone. Oh, you mean an insurrection? I thought we frowned on that, even when it wasn't happening.
Insurrection.
Imagine the sad sack of shit who plays the game Cuckold Simulator and gets an insurrection, if you know what I mean. Let's see what happened here.
Family meeting privately with President Biden. Well, right around that time or immediately after, the governor here, Governor Walz, has signed a proclamation urging residents in Minnesota and Minneapolis to observe 9 minutes and 29 seconds of silence, representing the 9 minutes and 29 seconds that Derek Chauvin knelt on George Floyd's neck. But
already proven in court that he did not kneel on his neck, he knelt on his back. And that was agreed upon by experts who did not want to agree with it.
Yep.
Just saying. Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, that's two. Oh. Active shooter bait.
I told you. That's serious gunfire. Get behind the engine block.
I love the confused look on the can't understand normal thinker's face.
I know. But, if you have to get behind a car, the engine block is the only place in modern automobiles that provide any protection from bullets.
Yeah, and amen to that.
You are better off just getting the fuck out of there. So guess what? If you're in a place where might be shooting, bring smoke grenades.
Yeah. Obscure and hide.
They work. I've used them quite a few times.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Drink it down. Okay, that's good. It's good. How's that vaginal fluid taste?
Oh, stop it.
What? It's Bud Light Lime.
I know.
It's like one notch above Capri Sun.
For adults.
All right, you got the game up?
Yeah, I'm going to hit new game right now.
All right, here we go.
It's loading. Oh, it's going to take a while.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like this Hawaiian music.
Of course, why not? Why wouldn't it be?
All right,
of course, it's stuck at loading at 10%.
Well, it says don't touch anything.
All right, don't touch. Just like his wife in the game. Yeah, you're not allowed to touch. You're just allowed to watch. Yeah, we'll go back to main screen while we're waiting for this.
Oh, wait. It goes pretty
it's
quick.
jumping
Once
now.
it goes. This is disgusting.
All right, 97. Not to be confused. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, so you have...
Well, wait a minute.
Well, what happened?
Oh,
okay.
It's got to fade in.
So, gets out of car and stretches. It was a long day. I have to turn that off so I can read it. It was a long day at work. $9,250. And you made that in a day? You must have a pretty decent job. but it's all worth it for my family. My wife needs me to work hard. I can't wait to see them. I should immediately go inside.
Now, I can't guarantee I'll walk without looking like a complete idiot. Now, there's two things you have to worry about here. You can get you can change your frame of reference visually.
Okay.
And let's see. All right, this is. All right, one. Okay. No, I can't walk through the bushes.
Dude, the guy in the game has no chin.
I know.
What happened to his chin? Did he get it bashed in by Tyrone's ball sack?
I don't know, man. I'm just a dude, man.
She loves me.
Okay, E to open the door. All right, now we walk through. Oh, look. We got kids that aren't yours crawling around on the floor.
Oh, no. Oh, here he comes.
We gotta close the front door.
Oh, there's my boy, Tyrone Jr. What up, little man? Daddy missed you. Daddy? I should close the door so he cannot escape. No, just let him go. Let him get run over.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
Now, where's my wonderful wife?
All right, so hang on. Let's turn around. Turn around again. Look, and the hat doesn't even cover his hair all the way. Hang on, I gotta change my perspective here.
All right, anybody in the chat who thinks this dude actually looks like me needs to get their eyes checked. I actually have a chin.
I shut the door. Okay.
And a penis.
All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, hang on. He's already drunk! He's already drunk!
It might be the operator.
Or both. Let's just see. All right, so here we go.
Oh, God, you know who wears that damn fedora? My nephew.
Well, maybe after he watches this, he'll stop.
Yeah, he doesn't watch us. It would trigger him too much.
There's a fat woman on there.
Oh, she's getting ready to get the sausage.
Oh, there we go.
She's getting ready to have the sausage delivered directly into the Hershey Highway. Oh!
There we go.
What are you doing? How could you do this?
All right, now, see, look at her legs. All right, I'm just gonna say this right now.
That is $300.
If those calves are half as thick as they are long, that's $4 bills. This is about a third. So, yeah, she's $3 bills.
Oh.
She's a $3 Wamalo.
Oh, my. Who gave you permission to come in here? Nobody, that's who. Oh, wow, she's a bitch.
Uh-huh. All it would... for me to make this more believable is... if this guy was in, like, an Air Force uniform.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a Wamalo.
Wamalo.
A Dependapotopus.
Brimelos.
Those are the Brimelos. Those are from Bremerton Naval Base. So he'd have to be in a naval uniform. All right. You don't get to watch today. Leave now.
I pay for this house, woman. But I don't want to. Well, we're gonna have some problems if you don't leave right now. Oh, hi, Tyrone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I will leave now. Have fun. Hold up, before you leave. Give me your money.
Here we go.
What? Sure, just don't hurt me. I know you'll spend it better than I would.
There we go. Now, all of his cash gone.
I mean, yeah. Oh, all of it? Oh. Terrible.
Terrible.
Jill. Now leave! Oh my gosh. This is horrendous.
Isn't it?
So he takes over $9,000 of your money. I mean, does anybody just walk around with that kind of cash?
I don't know.
This is terrible.
Tyra? Nah, I'm sorry, man. This is where you get your shotgun and blow that dude in half.
T. Greeny's like, are they you getting royalties at least for them using your likeness? I wish, bro. But you will never find me wearing a hat that gay. Or with a chin that weak.
No, what is... Yeah. Well, you can't really do anything about the chin thing. That's a genetic thing.
I know.
If you're one of those dudes that has that problem, you better uber compensate.
Maybe even take an Uber. I don't know.
Let's see. No.
Oh my gosh. So you pay for the house.
Yeah.
You come home. Your woman's.
There's a living room. There's a flat screen.
Oh my god.
Now you're in the kitchen. There's a kid roll.
Yeah, and by now you're.
No supervision.
No, of course not. And by now your wife is upstairs getting a bullet train right down the yogurt's tunnel. Getting a tonsil massage from hell.
I don't have to say yes. Let's see if we can go in the backyard. Oh, E to open sliding back door.
Oh no, what's in the backyard?
I don't know.
Is there like jugs of bazooka juice back there?
Well, there's a pool. And there's a backyard. The backyard looks nice. Let's go in the pool.
Oh yeah, and you have
Progress
two
now.
patio tables, one for you and one for your family.
Oh, I can walk
Wait,
on water!
Whoa, you're Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! Achievement unlocked, not Jesus.
Are you slowly, like, sinking in? No. Okay,
No.
or a little bit maybe. It's like going up your cap. What the hell?
I said I had an achievement unlocked. I'm not Jesus.
Can the baby drown in there?
I don't care.
You should go grab him.
I don't care.
I'm just asking.
You know, oh, here we go. There's a school bus thing.
Oh no.
Here we go. This is not going to go well. I left the back door open.
Oh good. Well, that's where the pool is. So I mean, if the kid doesn't know how to swim, then he's a true racial stereotype. Welcome home, Deshaun. Today was your last day of school. Fuck school! I just want to play Fortnite and be a rapper like my daddy. But I'm not a rapper. You ain't his daddy, bruh. Oh yeah, you ain't my daddy, bruh. Step the fuck out of the way. Deshaun pushes you aside and goes into the house.
Mm-hmm.
So that was easier to tell than show? Just asking for a friend.
I should talk to him. Nope.
Nope.
That's when you just kick the shit out of him. Hang on.
Oh, I love it. You can walk on water, but a chest height hedge is too much of a problem.
Can't walk through a hedge. Yeah.
Does it at least control okay, or is it all like sludgy?
It's a little sludgy. I don't know, man. I'm not used to this thing.
Do you typically do PC gaming, or are you an Xbox guy?
I used to do PC gaming. I really haven't really got into it, man. Like I really, like, since I got back from Iraq, I just have not been able to get back into it as like I used to.
Yeah, oh, I understand.
I can't even walk through flowers.
You can walk on water, but a hedge and some flowers. Oh,
Oh,
man,
somebody-
those are real obstacles.
Let's go through the door. Turn around. Turn around. Around.
So what are you supposed to do besides perform CPR on Tyrone's ass?
I have no idea.
You got to go to work or something?
I don't know.
All right, where's the baby at now?
It's out front somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe he decided to fish grapes
What's in
out
this
of
door over here? Let's see what's in here.
Maybe he decided to fish grapes out of an active blender.
You never know.
Oh, there he is. He's in the background.
Let's see what's in here. Is this a bathroom? What is this?
He's looking for his DNA donator.
Oh, it's a garage with no car in it. Okay.
Can you like grab a knife in the kitchen and stab Tyrone?
You know, that would be interesting.
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Let's see if we can get some weapons.
All right.
If there's no weapons, that's some bullshit. Can't open anything?
No. Let's see if there's a fridge. Oh, eat open
Oh,
fridge.
eat open for okay.
Is that Malox? What is that?
Pepto-Bismol, baby formula, pink water bottles,
It looks like just Pepto-Bismol.
a refrigerator full of Pepto-Bismol and no food. Nice. Well, you know, I mean, I'm sure all that bazooka juice eventually gives your wife some indigestion.
All right, so that didn't work. Let's see what's in here.
Not to mention, you know, the plaque in the arteries because it's so salty.
So they have a kitchen with no cupboards.
No
There's
knives.
a fireplace in the summer that's going.
With a baby crawling around the house completely unsupervised.
I don't give a shit.
E to open. What are you opening? Oh, okay.
Eat a
Those are
close.
empty now, too.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, Tyrone.
Are you going to let us open anything that actually has something interesting inside? No, not talking about the woman upstairs. It's terrible. Oh,
God damn it.
the control is awful.
Yeah, I know.
All right, anything in there?
Nothing in there.
Is there a weapon that you can...
I've been looking, man.
Come on, there's got to be a weapon somewhere. Pick up the lamp.
Nothing in the fridge.
Go beat him in the ass.
Oh, here's some cupboards. Let's see if we can get in here. There's a toaster. Maybe I
Oh.
could throw that in the bathtub
Yeah,
and kill everyone.
When they go shower together, just throw it in there. If anyone could actually fit in the shower with that 300-pound Rimolo.
She's a fat bitch. All right, hang on. E, open the pantry. What's it? God damn it! Stop it.
What?
Son of a bitch. I feel like I'm in the military. About face.
About face.
Left face. No. Right face. No.
No. No.
More Maylocks!
More Maylocks? There's nothing else?
Pepto-Bismol. All right. There we go.
Oh, no, who's this? Oh, hey, bitch, turn on the TV for me. I forgot to do it before I sat down. I want to watch my favorite streamers. Okay, Deshaun, anything for you, son?
God damn, this is terrible.
What?
Hang on. I turn around here.
And you know what? It's just as boring as you would expect this kind of dude's life to be.
People actually play this crap. All right, I turned on the TV, and now I'm turning it the fuck off.
Look at that.
It's locked up. It's locked
up.
Yeah, locked up.
Ah, fuckers. Hey, look at that. It's a half-past kiss my ass and a quarter to suck my dick. Well, you know what?
Hang on.
What? Did it kick back in?
Yeah, it did.
All right.
Okay, I just turned it off. Thanks, bitch. You're dismissed.
Okay.
Dude, I'm serious. This is the stuff of...
Are you that kid's real dad?
This is like this...
That sounds like something you would say. Thanks, bitch. You're dismissed.
Let's see. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Upstairs.
I'll go visually enjoy my Funky Pop collection. It's upstairs in my room.
What the hell is that?
Is it those things with those freaking dolls with the big heads?
I don't know.
There's the kid on the stairs now.
Let's throw him off.
Just throw him down the stairs.
All right, hang on.
Just,
Let's see what we got.
or maybe he'll pull a Joe Biden and fall up the stairs.
Oh, I walked right through.
But now you're walking through the bed.
I can see through his head.
So you can walk through the bed and you can walk on water, but you can't walk through the plants.
No.
It's interesting.
All right, hang on a minute. Let's see. How many people have watching?
856.
Dude, this is disgusting.
We gotta find something in here.
All right, hang on. Oh, there they are.
Oh, what do we got here? Those are the Funky Pops. It's exactly what I thought they are.
This is so dumb.
Oh, my Funky Pops. Oh,
the hell would do?
I'm home.
This is so stupid.
Okay, so he doesn't have any biological children of his own, but just like a feminist, he's decided to collect things that he calls his kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love looking at them so much. They make me so happy. It's been a while since wife has let me buy a new one. Oh, a man can dream.
Get the fuck out.
So he's paying for everything, and his wife won't let him buy more Funky Pops.
Oh, now it's his favorite web browser.
That Funky Pop is missing a P in there, I think.
Oh, stop it.
What? Oh, now you're going to browse Reddit? That's where I find a lot of the butts. We can go look at butts on there. Reddit.com/r/girls in yoga pants.
I can't believe... No, hang on. This is so dumb.
What? Do we really need the cinematic shot of going into the screen?
I don't know.
Okay, so...
There's Reddit.
Oh, you know what that is? That's not Pepto-Bismol. That's vitamin water.
Is it?
The frickin' container, I think, just gives it away there. Unless that's soy milk. It could very well be soy milk. Either way, vitamin water, soy milk, it's all extremely suspect.
Here we go. Calls Greenie Holocaust. Okay.
Gosh.
This is dumb. This is so... I can't... Whoever plays this sim shit is just an idiot. All right, I'm done with that.
I don't know. I've never understood it myself.
It is. This is so infuriating. Time sure flies. Okay. Oh, I get to drive a car. That's... What could go wrong? All right.
Oh,
so-
no. Oh, I want to go with my Funky Pop collection.
Hang on.
Oh, I got to go in here now.
All right.
You gonna kick the baby down the stairs? Come on.
Maybe I should.
And see, his chin is so weak that the rest of his face will actually quantum shift through the wall.
Well, he's already walked through a bed, so I wouldn't put it past him.
He is so unwelcome in beds that he can't even lay on them. He walks through them. Press E to close the front door.
Right. Okay. Now this is going to be interesting. Let's see.
It's a boring game.
This is so dumb.
Well, you know what? Let's jump to another, to one of our cucks of the day while you're working on that.
Okay.
I'll just let the extraordinarily annoying music take over.
Oh, you don't even drive.
You know, it just takes you somewhere.
It just takes you there.
What the age?
All right. Well,
Where is this now? He's the strip club?
I don't. It's a nightclub.
Oh.
So I don't even know what's going on.
And the strippers don't even pretend they like you. The brand new nightclub they just opened up. It's the Shake It Club, the full nude review. I was excited when my wife suggested we open our relationship, but it's been 2 years and I've yet to get with another woman. At least I get to watch the Bulls sometimes, which is nice. Oh, God! But I'm feeling good about this place. I'll find a cute girl tonight for sure. Maybe I could even convince wife to let me share her with Tyrone. Oh!
My God.
And then it would be your last.
Oh, there's music.
Oh, now it sounds like Ornpay music. All right, I'm going to jump over to this article right
Talk
here
to
while
Chong.
you're working on it. Mr. Chong, what do you want?
All right. What's the other one?
Boom. Poso Biek. State Department approves BLM flag displays at U.S. consulates and embassies on the anniversary of Fentanyl Floyd's death. So, the State Department completely cucked.
They sold out. Yep.
Speaking of cucks.
Let me turn that music down just a pinch.
Seriously? I mean, how many billions of dollars in damage? 2 billion in damage?
I'm going to
Dozens?
be honest. It's going to take a long time to actually come up with the actual numbers because there's a lot of insurance companies that are refusing to pay out insurance claims because
I don't blame them.
because the local law enforcement was told to stand down by the local government. And of course, nothing's gonna happen to anyone because of this whole qualified immunity
Yep.
horse shit, which has led us to this crap as it is. All right.
Over 36 people were murdered by these domestic terrorists.
Yes.
Like, are we just going to forget about that? I mean, that's the big difference between January 6th and all of these other riots that have been going on. The only people who got hurt or were killed on January 6th were protesters. One of them was flat out murdered.
Yes.
But that was 1,000 times worse than 9/11, right?
Yeah. Do you have that article?
Yeah, I do.
Let's do the math.
Oh.
1,000%.
1,000%, yeah.
So what
that's
is
another one.
2950 times 1,000%? That's like what, 30,000 people?
Yeah. 1,000% would actually be.
HuffPo.
It might even be more than that. Let's check it out here. HuffPo's White House correspondent: Capitol riot was 1,000% worse than 9/11.
Did they fucking forget what happened then? Okay, now first of all, I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of forensic evidence that a different type of thermite was used to, melt the steel. All right, because I'm going to be honest.
Inside job.
Jet fuel, it doesn't get that hot to melt steel. It was molten. They pulled out hunks of molten steel that was hot, still slag like weeks later.
Shit. The guys who designed the building pointed to their own blueprints and said, there is no way on God's green earth that the building I designed would fall like that.
Yes.
Because it was, I mean, the interlacing of the steel and concrete was essentially like a screen door.
Like,
you poke a hole in it, the rest of it is still pretty good.
Even if it did collapse, it would be a partial collapse.
Yep.
Now, I did do a show on it where I talked about the whole 9/11 thing, where I think after they bombed it the first time, they might have put the thermite in place, because if something like that happened again, they didn't want to risk having a building fall over, and they made it so it would fall into its own footprint. I mean, if they did that, fine, just come out and say it.
Mm-hmm.
No need to hide it. And then another thing, like the whole Pentagon thing, that hole was only 10 feet wide. And, you know, when you look at the videos simulations, that aircraft would have to be flying literally 3 to 5 feet off the ground. It would have went through light poles, everything. None of those light poles, telephone poles were touched. So something else was used. All right, that is my take on it. The evidence just doesn't support it.
It doesn't.
No, not at all.
And it definitely does not support it being 1,000% better than January 6th.
Yeah, how many people were killed on 9/11? Is it 2,900?
It killed nearly 3,000 Americans and injured 25,000 more. Not to mention all of the fallout from the building, debris and dust and smoke and everything that probably gave I don't know how many people in New York cancer.
3,000 times 1,000% is what, 30,000?
Yeah, roughly.
30,000 people did not die on 9/11.
No.
All right. What was the total cost of both those buildings?
1,000% of the 4 people who were killed on January 6th would only make it 40.
I know, but the cost of those 2 buildings is what, 1.3 billion or something?
Roughly, possibly. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, cost of the World Trade Centers. What do they come out to? I mean, it's got to be a couple billion.
Cost of World Trade Center damage. Well, the terrorists themselves spent about $500,000 to pull it off.
So they say.
The destruction of the buildings and replacement costs $4.5 billion.
1,000 times $4 trillion.
Yeah, totally.
They're such full of shit. Listen, this is a prime example of our media being nothing but propaganda machines, using words to inflame people and cause anger and fear.
Yep.
It's utter horse shit. And then we're not even counting all the people who died from cancer, from all the crap they breathed in and what have you.
Yeah, and I'm sure that is a number that is going to continue to grow through the years.
On a side note about this 9/11 thing, there's because I actually watch a lot of this reincarnation stuff. And there's a kid out there who remembers being a firefighter who died in the World Trade Centers.
Oh, no shit.
He's like 6 or 7 now or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. You hear him talk about it.
Those reincarnation stories are crazy, man.
You hear him talk about it. It's uber creepy.
Uber creepy. Uber is like your word of the night.
It is.
You're all about the Uber tonight.
Yeah, maybe because I'm disgusted by this goddamn boring-ass game.
It is pretty boring. I will freely admit this was a better idea in theory than in practice because it's pretty damn boring.
Yeah, most of the sim games are just stupid boring.
Well, there are some things that are just funnier ideas. I think just the fact that it exists and that it is getting very positive reviews from people who are just in on the joke, and they want, like their cuck friends to actually play it just so they could be like.
But there should be an option: go to car, retrieve pistol out of glove box.
Yeah, exactly. Go upstairs, put give Tyrone, 2 pills for his headache.
Yep.
Because I couldn't be around that woman without having a monster migraine.
Yeah, I mean, that's just insane. I mean, at some point, oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah.
You just got, the thing is, a lot of women that do shit like that, you need to just leave, and Father Time will settle all debts.
I gotta. You ever wanted to punch your computer?
Why? What's up?
Just to see if the person who wrote the tweet would feel it? Okay. This HuffPo person, stunning and brave. Trump apology corps in full apology mode. The 9/11 terrorists and Osama bin Laden never threatened the heart of the American spirit. They stated over and over again that was specifically what they were trying to destroy.
They were trying to instill fear. If in fact they actually did it.
The 1/6 terrorists and Donald Trump absolutely did exactly that. Trump continues that effort today. This attempt to whitewash what happened that day is shameful. 9/11 was an act of war done by foreigners. 1/6 was an attack on our republic, an attempt to end our democracy. We're not a democracy.
Well, yeah.
You can't understand a normal thinker. And probably child fucker, because you probably vote Democrat.
I mean, every time they do their bullshit and they're causing a further rift, they're destroying the democracy and the country.
So yeah, this person.
Who is that person?
They are at SV Date. So if you have a twatter and you want to let this person know what you think,
hammer 'em!
I'm not saying you should do it, but I understand.
I understand.
I mean, if by some, for some reason, that person's twatter name should end up in the chat. I mean, I'm not saying that I would do that. I don't think that's the greatest idea that anybody ever had. I'm just saying. It's
just saying.
It's a little redonkulous. That's why we have to talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. I'm drinking more. After that,
you're hitting it, man. You're hitting it.
Seriously, how brainwashed? How brainwashed you got to be?
Well, listen.
To believe something objectively wrong.
Are you
provably objectively wrong?
We are swimming in sheeple cowards.
Ugh.
That can't objectively think, have no grasp of reality.
Holy smoking Joe Frazier.
I'm not surprised. I mean, come on. It's really infuriating, bro.
Wow. I thought the game was going to be the most depressing thing that we looked at today.
Nah. But, we got a bunch of idiots. I mean.
And yeah, and the funny thing about the Cuck Simulator game is that I actually know people like that. And they actually thought, oh, yeah, I'm going to get me some. It's no problem. And then, of course, time goes by. And she's got sausages stacked like cornwood out back.
Yep.
And he's still trying to tag his first piece.
He's the doorman in the cock carousel.
He's just ripping everybody's ticket. Oh, yeah, enjoy your ride. Enjoy your ride.
Yeah. In the glory hole room, he works the squeegee to clean up the floor.
Oh, God. And the glory hole's in his own bathroom.
Yeah.
But every time he tries to use it, it just gets slapped on the other side.
Have some goddamn dignity, man.
Hey, maybe if I use it, she'd totally do that. Oh! That's for trying to cheat the system. The hell, bitch?
So
I pay for this house.
That's right. That's right. And when you get divorced, you can be paying alimony and for the house and child support.
Yeah. Or if you go off the deep end and you decide to just, go Jonestown in your own home.
Clear the slate.
Wind up going to prison. And then next thing you know, you're in the shower, you drop the soap, and then someone's munging.
Yeah. Oh, God. Stop. Now, listen, if that were to happen, You don't even let it get to the point where you go to prison.
No.
Everyone's got to pay the piper, man. So everyone who steps up to that game to play, they're going to have to drop their 2 cents in and take their chances.
Yeah.
If you get to that point, man, that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. That is the way that it is. It's just reprehensible. Reprehensible.
Reprehensible.
We got some more cucks.
Here we go.
BLM has obviously cucked out for the money. We already knew this.
Uh-huh.
But what really cracks me up is that, they're all about the George Kirby Taylor Floyd right now. But then you go over here, and they have declared solidarity with Hamas.
Yeah, I heard that.
And they said,
Are we surprised?
I'm not surprised.
No.
But then they said nothing about a slew of murders and shootings in black communities. Now, this, from what I understand, was just over the last weekend. 11 mass shootings, 17 people dead, 35 more people wounded. Uh-huh. And that's what CNN is willing to admit to. But, of course, they're not going to actually talk about the race of the people involved.
But of course, it's a gun problem. It has nothing to do with the people problem.
Yeah,
We've had guns forever.
Just leave your, just leave your shotgun on the porch. It'll eventually get up, walk around, and start shooting at people, right?
Yeah, it'll grow legs like a Terminator, come out and start whacking people. Yeah, we know how that all works.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
55 people shot over the weekend, 12 of them fatally, including a 15-year-old boy who took a 9mm headache cure on the front porch of his home in Lawndale. 3 double homicides.
So, wait. Was he just sitting there? Did they walk up and shoot him? What happened?
In Chicago, anything is possible.
Oh, my God.
And then you go over here, Cumberland County, New Jersey. 36-year-old man arrested in the New Jersey birthday party mass shooting that left 2 people dead and a dozen more injured. Kevin K. Hawkins lives on the same street as those at the party and was arrested on suspicion of unlawful possession of a weapon and other gun charges in connection to the deadly shooting at a sprawling home in Fairvale Township late Saturday.
Wow.
One more in Jersey. Interesting. Patterson, New Jersey.
I was born there.
Yeah, 5 shot, 1 critically after an unknown shooter opened fire at a large gathering in Patterson early Sunday. Fort Wayne, Indiana. 1 dead, 3 injured, early morning shooting. Gunfire still going off when officers arrived at the apartment complex around 12:45 a.m. All victims were taken to a nearby hospital. 1 was later pronounced dead.
You got the animated?
Columbus, Ohio. Gee, it's almost like we heard about, someone with a knife trying to gut somebody like a fish getting taken out by a cop there recently.
Yeah. I mean, the one that Crowder got his Channel 2 striked for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like that person was trying to kill anybody. I mean, what kind of world are we living in when you can't peacefully, stunningly, and bravely knife fight as a teenager? I mean, come on.
We should bring back dueling. A lot of this will go away.
Please and thank you. Ugh. A 16-year-old girl this time. It seems like that happens a lot. But they only care about it when police are involved. You notice that?
Yep.
16-year-old girl killed and 5 other teenagers and young adults wounded in a shooting at a park in downtown Columbus over the weekend. 16-year-old Olivia Kurtz was taken to Grant Hospital, pronounced dead shortly after 1 a.m.
Oh, my God.
And it keeps going. Chester County, South Carolina. Days-long manhunt for a quadruple murder suspect, Tyler Terry, not to be confused with the really shitty African-American stunning and brave filmmaker, came to an end in South Carolina Monday morning without violence after authorities launched a massive operation involving 300 officers to squeeze out the suspect from his hiding place. Sounds painful. Investigators have linked him to a May 2nd killing in South Carolina, 2 outside of St. Louis, Missouri, and 2 additional shootings in recent weeks.
Yep.
So this person is, they have an attitude problem, you might say. Another South Carolina, more than a dozen people shot during a concert in North Charleston, including a 14-year-old girl. Multiple shooters were believed to have fired shots after a fight broke out at an unauthorized concert in a neighborhood late Saturday. Unauthorized concert, also known as a homemade record label. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
What was that, the Chappelle Show skit with reparations? It's like 200 record labels have been started in the last hour.
Well, I mean, what we have going on here I'll keep going down your list.
It goes on and on. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 2 men killed, 8 other people injured. Going on down the list here. Okay, that was the last one. Totally a face that only a mother could love.
But the thing is listen, my buddy Pete brought this up to my attention, and I, subconsciously I know he's right. Is whenever you hear something like this and they don't mention the race of the people involved,
it's a safe bet.
They're black.
A little bit.
Okay, if it's a white guy goes ape shit, it's all over the news.
Yep. And if it's a police-involved shooting and the victim is white, never going to hear about it.
Never.
Like the dude in Arizona in the hotel. The cop was basically just kept calling out instructions to him. It's like the dude was playing Twister. And
I'm gonna be honest.
Like,
if I
just
was
cuff
that
him
guy
and stuff him.
and they're yelling out these fucking, I'd be like, listen, I'm laying down. I'm putting my hands behind my head. Fuck off. If they shoot me, then they shoot me. But
that cop just wanted to shoot somebody.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, there's no other way. That is the kind of dude that the media actually would have a field day with if they actually reported the news.
Yeah.
But no. And it didn't matter to them when the dude got off scot-free. Murdered a dude in cold blood, no reason for it, got off scot-free. No outrage about that, no riots. No beatific idolization with, murals on buildings. No autonomous zone with shootings in it.
Nope.
Wah.
No, and you know what? I'm going to be honest. The police are starting to lose the support of the right. All right. When that happens...
After 1/6, yeah, I would say that they really started to lose it.
They are rapidly losing the support of the right by being the Gestapo for the left who basically runs the show now.
Yeah.
Because of the Stunning and Brave Ice Cream Social, where the installment. And once they lose that, it's going to be really bad for the entire country. And they're going to be caught in the middle, and they're way outnumbered.
A little bit. That may be why they keep talking about taking your guns. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Maybe a possibility.
Yep.
Oh, here's another good one. Some more cucking going on.
There we go.
We have so many cucks. They're just everywhere, especially on the left. Pure evil. Biden administration ends program to arrest illegal alien child rapé enthusiasts and attempted murderers. In other words, Joe Biden cucked out for pedos because he is one. Oh, yeah, I can smell you from here. How you doing, little
Susie?
Susie?
His son.
You want me to introduce you to Corn Pop? You can go over there, talk to my son Hunter. He'll read you a bedtime story, and then he'll give you a nice foot massage. Oh, did I say he'd give it to you? I lied. You're going to be giving one to him.
Yeah, and so's his son.
That's what I just said.
This is such bullshit. My God.
Try to make sense out of this. The Biden Department of Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas is moving to end a police program in Massachusetts that has helped take child rapé enthusiasts, attempted murders, and carjackers off the street. Secretary,
wait. What city is this?
This is Massachusetts.
Isn't
Elizabeth Warren is senator in Massachusetts.
Okay.
And came third in her own state during the Democratic primaries. That shows you how popular she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, who was totally hired because he was qualified.
Correct.
Totally. Moving to end a local police program in Bristol County, Massachusetts, that has helped to take illegal alien child rapé enthusiasts, attempted murderers off the streets. Last week, Mayorkas announced he was directing the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency to end its 287G agreement with Bristol County, as well as terminating DHS use of detention facilities in Massachusetts and Georgia, both of which hold criminal illegal aliens. Now, I just got to ask, when Trump was in office, child trafficking and things like
went
that
down a lot.
Yeah, they took a huge hit.
Yeah.
Safe to say we're going to start to see that skyrocketing again.
Pretty much. And it's going to get to the point where people are going to have to take it out, settle it themselves.
Wow.
If the police are not going to do their job if they're not going to prosecute these people, you're literally going to, start seeing people looking up the sex offender list, and those houses are going to either get burned down or those people are going to disappear.
Yeah, isn't that what happened to Freddy Krueger?
That is what's going to happen.
Diddled some beans and got his house burned down.
I mean, when everyone, historically speaking, that's typically what happens.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Ugh. And this is my favorite.
Oh, whoa.
This is my favorite cuck of the day. Holy shit! And
what?
I never thought I'd be saying it about this particular individual because, I mean, despite the fact that he's kind of a joke in his industry and what have you, you cannot argue with a dude who does as much for charity as he does in that way of like satisfying Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff with children and whatnot.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of like Robin Williams in that way. Robin Williams, his charity work was it was so extensive you couldn't fit it in 1,000 pages.
We really couldn't even fit it on the board.
Yeah.
It was like 3 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. It was huge.
Yeah. And between his awards and charity work, it was just fantastic.
We're not going to see a guy like that again in our generation, or in our lifetime.
But now we got John Cena cucking out to the CCP. Not only did he cuck out, he actually attempted to apologize in Chinese. And what was his crime? Calling Taiwan a country.
That's right.
Which it is.
Yes. And you know what? Listen, never apologize. It doesn't do any good. They don't care. That once you apologize, they just want more. They'll be like, well, if you just apologize, then you apologize. Well, that's not good enough. We want you to jump through more hoops of fire. And listen, you said what you said. Be a man and go, hey, man, that's what I said. Fuck it.
And Taiwan is a country.
That's right.
Objectively. Just because the Chinese want to throw a hissy fit and claim that it's totally theirs and it was ours first and we want it back, well, fuck you. Kiss my ass.
That's right.
Yeah, go pay the Cuckold simulator to thrash your tiny egg roll, bitches.
Hey!
I missed!
You rat bastard!
I'll get you one day.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, like, first of all,
this freaking dude.
Are you going to play it?
He made the apology in fucking Chinese. I have to play it.
Okay.
你好，中国，这是叫西娜。我必须说，现在，在《速度与激情》中，我做很多采访，很多。
Okay, I will give him this much.
Sounds good.
I actually thought that he was reading off of a script or something, just because when you look at this, he looks like he's about to have a stroke.
所以在一个采访，我有一个错误。所有人问我，如果我可以用中文。
Can he actually speak
Chinese?
He appears to be.
I could never do that.
Information.
Okay, is that actually the word in Chinese? Is information? Or is he
I'm going to be honest. Most of the people in Japan or in China, they can speak a broken form of English.
He's speaking English.
我有一个错误，我必须说，现在就是很重要。我爱更尊重中国。
Okay, I would agree with this much. China, the Chinese people, they're great.
I have no problem with Chinese people.
The CCP,
their government are assholes.
Exactly.
They're prison camping, murdering, organ stealing motherfuckers.
I award you no points. And may God have
I don't
mercy
want to listen anymore to this guy talking. I mean, I'm literally listening to him speak. It's just absolutely disgusting.
I can't believe that he apologized for stating a fact. How fucked are we as a country if you have to apologize for telling the truth?
I know. I'm not apologizing for speaking the truth.
Hell no.
You know, and you know what? We're getting hammered financially for it, but I've always stuck to my principles in that regard.
You're damn right. Because shit. You can sell out and be like this cuck,
Yep.
or you can stick to your guns and be respected.
I mean,
One is priceless.
We've turned down a couple of sponsors because I couldn't be positive about their product.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing if it's on the fence, and it's okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I could talk it up a little bit. But if I don't agree with it,
Like a certain camera that we advertised a little bit.
yeah.
That one I was on the fence about. I was like, well, it kind of works in this mode, but
Yeah.
the one that...
But we only did it for that 1 month, right?
Yeah.
Because we just couldn't justify it.
No, absolutely not.
And there was a couple more. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. And I won't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not selling out. I'm gonna, when I get to my death, it's gonna be with dignity. God damn it. I'm not doing it.
I wonder if John Cena is going to go around on an apology tour for all the forced labor camps. You know, the Uyghur Muslims, the Falun Gong, the Christians.
Yeah.
Go around and apologize in Chinese for those.
Yeah.
You know, insert a few English words every once in a while if you're really not sure. You cook.
What does he do for a living? Is he an actor?
He's
or
an
something?
actor now, yeah.
For what?
I don't think he wrestles anymore. The last thing that I saw him in was the Bumblebee movie, which I will say is...
Is he in Disney?
I don't think so.
Okay, because Disney, they're making all their actors bend the knee to the CCP.
Yeah.
Because, Disney sold out. And that's why I'm probably never going to give Disney another cent of my money.
Fuck him.
That and Star Wars and all of their woke bullshit, I'm done. I'm done with them.
Yeah. Done with your ass, Donatello. It's not going to happen.
Right. Yeah. But, I will say, though, he was like knocking out some good Chinese.
Yeah, I will definitely
I mean,
give him that.
I could not do that, I can't even barely speak Spanish.
I mean, I guess if you're going to suck the dick of your globalist oppressors, you probably should know how to understand it in their own language, and next thing you know, you're going to agree to ass to mouth or munging.
Oh, God! Stop it. Stop sneaking that one in there.
What did I just agree to? Oh, shit.
But like
Damn it.
in my first life,
I just wanted a basket fuck.
when I was, I got done with the Q course, I had to go take the D lab and then test out in a language.
The D-Lab sounds like you might have gotten a homo suspicion.
No, it's a test you take to see,
Sure.
what language they would send you to. And I didn't do well on that one, but I scored a 0+0+ in Spanish, which means I could communicate at like a second grade level, which basically I could ask for pussy, beer, where the drugs at, do you have guns, and help me and stuff like. I mean, I got a 0. I can't even speak it anymore. I totally forgot it. I haven't used it in years. I need to get a brown dictionary, little brown dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Latino girl.
Little brown. Oh, nice.
Yeah, teach me how to speak Spanish again, because those always come in handy.
Wango Tango.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's read some super chats.
Yeah, let's do that.
We need to get back into a good mood.
Oh my God.
Because right now I just want to drink the rest of this bottle. Fuck you, John Cena.
What an
Fuck
idiot.
you and your stupid ass. I don't care if you were in the only good Transformers movie. You just apologized to China for stating a fact.
Correct.
Wow. That's... Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Kind of want to use that button, but I always like to save it for last.
Which I don't know.
So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give him this one.
Okay, we're gonna have to go with a big fuck off.
Iapetus. The military has chemicals that can be detected by specific sensors. Could the EAU vaccine be doing the same for tracking purposes?
You know what? I don't know. I don't.
Very
think so.
interesting question.
But like I've said this before a couple of streams back, the new vaccine hijacks your RNA, causes your body to produce the spike proteins artificially.
Yep.
And once the process is started, it takes a long time for it to stop. And there's a lot of very delicate cell structures in your body that have the receptors that accept that. And we really don't know what the long-term effects are going to be. And I was one of the guinea pigs who had to take the anthrax shot in the first Gulf War and then OIF, in 2004. And literally, every time I go to the VA, I have to do like basically a checklist and a survey of any symptoms I might have that are due to the anthrax vaccine. And I don't want to be a guinea pig to anyone else.
Dude, I can actually hear like a belt trying to work its way out of your throat.
I know. What am I going to do?
It sounded like toxic waste gurgling in a science fiction movie.
Yeah, it's anthrax working its way up after all these years.
Like, holy shit.
Well, what are you going to do? I'm just saying, though.
It's like you got the La Brea tar pits in the back of your throat.
I hope I am wrong. I hope that, this doesn't hurt anyone and everyone, makes a great recovery and we get beyond this. But a lot of people have already been hurt by this vaccine.
Yes.
And we are not being told the true numbers. They will come out. It'll take time.
Over 10,000 in Europe so far.
Just like when Trump said the Chinese made the virus, that's starting to come out now too.
Yep.
And everyone said he was a bigot and blah, 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 blaming it on China because that's exactly where it fucking came from. And they were fucking with it in the lab. And who funded that? The marionette in chief.
The Fauci ouchie.
The Fauci ouchie. I like that. Yeah.
It's amazing that they're coming out and admitting now what we knew last year and got a strike on our channel for.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got to write that down, the Fauci ouchie, bro.
Fauci ouchie.
That's going in the book, in the brain. I got to write that down.
MGTOW K-Dubs over on MGTOW.tv with a $2 donation. Fun fact.
Oh, no, here we go.
Oh, this is a good one. You're going to like this. Joe Biden is more confused than Michelle Obama's gynecologist. Hey, could you imagine that? It was like her gynecologist come in there like, hey, how you doing, Michelle? Here, just throw that up here.
Oh, Jesus.
And then, it's like, it doesn't even miss a beat. Turn your head and cough. Wait a minute. What office am I in? Ah! Should have put my glove on first.
It's a one-eyed wonder worm. And it looks like it has butthole residue on it.
Smells just like Barry.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Oh, Barry, you stupid Kenyan in chief.
Oh, my Lord. All right.
I wonder what kind of health insurance he's got. I mean, you got to have some really, really good insurance to take care of that prolapsed asshole. I'm just saying.
Well, I think after you've been, in the 8 years in the presidency, they pretty much cover everything.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
You just walk into his backyard, the presidential library's there, and all of a sudden you're here. Oh, it's windy. Oh, no, that's Barry. He's farting. It doesn't make little squeaky noises anymore. I should know. Oh, hi, Mike.
Nice. What's the next one?
You're picturing it, aren't you?
Stop. It's disgusting.
If you guys haven't seen the new Ride and Roast about Starbucks, it's because you're not watching it on New Tech. But I think I almost made you puke like 3 times.
That was a bad one.
That was a really good one.
That was not good.
It was a very good one. I actually got messages from fans. They were like, dude, I couldn't breathe when Popp was like, stop it. I'm going to puke. I got to lump of vomit.
Dude, you got to stop, man. I got to carry like a bucket around. Like,
I'll get you like a horse feed bag and catch your vomit.
Like I remember, I was in 8th grade, and this girl had cystic fibrosis, and that girl was like always carried a bucket for puking. She was always
in the 8th grade.
She died in the summer between 8th and 9th grade.
Oh man, God rest her soul. That's terrible.
She carried that bucket around like a champ all year round, man.
Oh,
I think she missed like 8 days of school.
Yeah,
but it's a.
I mean, I just figured a horse's feed bag would be convenient. I mean, and if you don't know where to find one, you can always ask AOC.
Yeah. She's got horse teeth.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep that face occupied while you're trying to appreciate what she actually has to offer, if you know what I mean.
For now.
For now.
Give it some time. All of that, all of that money and all the food.
Yeah.
She's going to pull a pin on the fat grenade long before she walks down the aisle.
I was thinking, it's like, she really just needs to shut up. Somebody needs to put a dick in her mouth. And then I looked at her smile, and I was like, you know what? I take it back.
Yeah, you get the skin scraped right off that motherfucker.
You look down at yourself, go to take a piss. It looks like the chick from Hellbound Hellraiser 2. You're like, oh, God!
Oh,
you know what? We
Lord.
stop playing the game, and then our viewers go up.
Well, I mean, the game is incredibly boring.
It is incredibly boring. I thought it was going to be hilarious, but it is. It's funnier in theory than it is in practice.
It's like, I don't know. I just can't invest 4 hours into this stupid shit.
It's one of those things. It just seems like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're not going to bet 1,000 on this show. Not everyone is going to be pleased with what we have to say and do all the time.
But we did just hit 1,000 viewers.
Oh, we did?
Winning.
Oh, okay.
Thank you all very much for tuning in, even if it was brief before 50 of you got kicked off. Thanks, Susan.
Yeah, give us some likes, man.
You dick scratching sloot.
God damn it.
Damn it. Larry Gorky, Pop. No more Army Whiz quiz for you. You ought to look into the medicinal CBD preparations. And some righteous indica will help you sleep, brother. I can vouch for that.
I don't know.
We want to take one home?
Nah.
No, seriously. I have. They're the little gummies.
Yeah.
They taste like candy.
Yeah.
I can rip you off a square.
Let me think about it.
Take it home.
Let me think about it.
What? You're not getting drug tested anymore, bro.
I know, but you know what? After like almost my entire life, like I watch thousands of people just screw up their lives, ruin their careers, all for a little herb, and I feel like I'm just conditioned.
You're just trying to sleep, man.
I know.
That's all.
Sleep.
And trust me, you take that stuff right before you put your head hits the pillow, you're not going to wake up unless you have to piss or it's morning.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Although if you have to piss and you're not used to that sensation, you go to get up in the middle of the night, all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's the wall.
Well, I will say this, though.
Right.
I did write 9 pages on the 3rd book. And here's the weird part is like my best writing is like after 10 o'clock, and then it gets really, really, really nasty, like between 1 and like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like the witching hour, I really come up with some good shit.
Oh, and by the way, CBD, just pure CBD, doesn't have THC. Doesn't get you high.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I've done research. I had to. They made me do those marketing videos, so I had to learn all about this shit. Like, damn it, now I know more about CBD than I ever wanted to know. But hey,
Yeah, what do you
comes in handy. And that Soothe cream for your muscles, that shit works. It actually got rid of a headache, which I know you have problems with.
I've had
Just saying.
I get like 2 to 3 migraines a week, bro.
It's a very, very good thing to think about.
Yeah.
Larry Gorky, thank you very much for that one. Shark Dentures, Funky Pop equals Terrence goes dancing at the club. All right, go ahead.
No.
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
That's about as good as it
That's
gets.
about as good as it gets, right?
No, I did take ballroom dancing for 3 winters. Yeah.
What did your boyfriend have to say about that?
I was trying to get rid of the goon, and I just couldn't do it. It wasn't worth paying for any more money for.
You're never getting rid of the goon.
No,
man.
I couldn't. I tried. I really did. It's just not in me, man.
Well, you
spent a lot of money.
At least you admit it.
I had a professional. I spent a lot of money, and it just didn't work. Didn't take.
The Bacon with a 223 donation. Wait, this is a real game? Winning? No.
It's terrible, bro.
It is a real... Well, I wouldn't even know if I would call it a game. It's more like an idea
It's more like a torture
that
set.
somebody decided to put into a game. But hey, you know what? For $2, you really can't even complain.
It's a torture session with boredom.
Ugh.
Though, you know what? If we come up with some of our bar apps, that'll be great. Like,
Torture session with boredom. That actually reminds me a lot of the different Hollywood sex tapes that I've seen.
Yeah.
And there are some that you're just like, oh, yeah, I remember her from Baywatch. This is going to be great. This is it.
It's dumb.
That's unfortunate.
What are you going to do?
Jeff on the Bow donated $4.99. The channel Bear Independent has a good prepper classroom on starting info, and it's free. The books Where There Are No Doctors covers first aid.
I've actually read that book. It's pretty good.
It sounds like it has some very good info.
And I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of old medical knowledge that really worked. And then there's some that really sucked and killed a lot of people.
Oh, man.
Just saying.
It's a million ways to die in the West when he's like, oh, yeah, I went in there with a headache. He's like, oh, you need an ear nail. A nail in my fucking ear. No.
Ay, 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 ay.
Ay, ay, ay. Alex Patino got a $2 donation here. Check out Peter Griffin Sandwich Glory Hole.
I'd rather not.
I would, but we'll have to do it after the stream. Anything that's specifically copyrighted, we can't
have it on.
Can't on here because YouTube will use any opportunity to get rid of this stream. Trust
They
me.
will kick off in our asses.
Channel 1-800 I must say hi to our brothers Papa and Blakey. Love, full homo. Oh no!
No. Hey.
Hey!
Don't go there, man. Hey.
Rolo Tomasi would do a collab with you. In any case, straw at Papa, please, Blakey. Okay, this time it's a black one.
You
Damn it, that fucking computer's like a shield.
Hey! Fucker. Yeah, I would do a collab with that
You
guy.
got money.
Yay!
I watched a lot of his stuff. He's all right.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be like the godfather of red pills, so hey, why not have him on sometime? I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
It says you've got money, but I'm not seeing it. I think for some reason it seems to announce itself before it appears, if that makes any sense.
I'll give it a few minutes and we'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come on back to it. No big deal. What do we got here? Veteran Reloaded 88. Got a nice picture of Keanu Reeves in there. $10 donation. What kind of world do we live in when a whole military recruitment ad has nothing to do with the military, but it's propaganda about two lesbian mothers strapping each other?
Yep.
That's about it.
Absolutely correct.
Oh my God, I was raised around strong, empowered women, and then I joined a prostitute, and I totally don't fail the dick stacking test.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like that girl graduated from college and then enlists. Doesn't go officer. It's dumb.
And there's a reason why, even though this was allegedly based off of a real person, we saw a cartoon doing all of the fitness standard tests. Gee, I wonder why.
Uh-huh.
I wonder why. Could it be that 84% of women fail the military fitness standards?
The new one, yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest. They like the original fitness standards. Those things are so lowered and watered down. It's pathetic.
Oh, we don't need to do grappling. You don't need to do hand-to-hand combat. You don't need to do push-ups. You don't even need to do pull-ups. You're never going to have to fight anybody in the infantry.
Yeah, right.
Where's the sound box? Give me the sad trombone, please, and thank you. Thank you.
There you go. Unbelievable.
Do law.
You bastard.
That is one of our best older episodes. I love.
Came in like a box they got right for Christmas,
It's great.
and then
Worth every penny.
it's
at
just
the
like a
dollar
$5
store.
item you get at like a dollar store. It's good, man.
Yeah, it's worth all 100 pennies at the dollar store.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Shark Dentures, just saying the origin of vigilante is Council of Vigilance. Not endorsing anything, but a lot of problems would be fixed with more counselors.
It's going to happen. I mean,
Sooner or later.
yes. If it continues the way it is, it's going to happen. People are going to get sick of it.
Yeah.
It's going to get ugly.
We're going to start to see rooftop Koreans
But
outside of courthouses.
But it's not going to stop there.
No. That's
Once-
where it's
once-
going to start.
That's where it's going to start, and it'll start off, and it'll slowly grab steam and momentum, and then it's going to steamroll all the way to the top. 3638. That number keeps popping in my head, man.
Yep. Reaper 01 $10 donation. Curse of the Wango Tango. Part 1. My 5th grade year, immediately after the Wango Tango, I walked in on a chick polishing the corner of a desk with her slot C during recess. Put stories in the chat, boys.
Interesting. I have
We got a Riggs Jr. in the chat.
I have never seen no shit like that other than a friend of mine. He was 18, and he banged a substitute teacher who was like 25.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I only ever wanted to bang one substitute teacher.
This one was actually quite attractive. She was.
Oh, yeah. The one that my senior year of high school, my psychology teacher was 9.5 out of 10. It turned out that she had dated my cousin once upon a time. She actually recognized a photo of my grandmother in this project I had to put together. I was like, oh, you banged my cousin. It's unfortunate because I would never be Eskimo brothers with that dude.
Yeah, I see how that goes.
Not like I had a chance in my blue-pilled haze anyway, but I'm just saying.
Yep.
It was another solid year or two before I decided to start shucking that bullshit. By the time I met you, I was full on like, this is kind of some bullshit. I wasn't completely conscious of it yet. I was aware, but I wasn't conscious of it yet. And then after a couple of years of Redonkulas, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
He's fucking right.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And like the early years of Redonkulas, all I was doing was telling the truth, busting out these bitches' tricks.
Horse chicks.
Trying to keep people from putting a gun in their mouth. And doing the best I could. Next one.
Yeah. Next one. Dynaside 13. Puke the commies Wolverines.
Okay.
I don't know what that
The movie Wolverines going against the commies.
I guess, yeah.
No, listen, I don't. Like, if it gets bad and China starts doing stupid shit, I really don't see Russia back in their play because they know what time it is. They know as soon as China is done, like carving up the rest of the world and making it difficult, they're going to come right to Russia's door. Those guys aren't. Listen, those guys aren't idiots.
No,
and they know how to fight. I have no problems with the Russians at all.
No.
I don't.
If China goes and picks a fight with Russia, it doesn't matter how many people they have.
Well,
Russia knows how to fight.
Well, India right now is chomping at the bit to go put their boot right up China's ass.
Please do. Is that what the red dot is for? When it finally turns on, are you guys going to go and kick China's ass? Or is it just light up when the turkey's done?
It's going to be ugly, man. I'm just saying. It's going to be ugly.
Just saying. LT with a $4.99 donation. Is hydroxychloroquine still good to use?
Yes.
When? During symptoms showing up or prior? Also, zinc/magnesium as well.
Yeah, if you're going to use hydroxychloroquine, allegedly, usually, if you've been exposed, start taking it immediately.
Ivermectin as well.
Yeah, ivermectin. Yeah, I took ivermectin and I saved my buddy's life with ivermectin.
Yep. Ivermectin studies prove in India it has had positive effects in 85% of cases. And even those that are far along advanced, like phases 2 and 3, where you're talking like respirator,
it helps to get
50% of people, it brings them back from the brink.
Yeah, pulls them back. Yeah. And listen, it's being used all over the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, and both those
you can get it on Amazon.
Both of those drugs have been used since like after World War II.
You can order the veterinary version of ivermectin on Amazon. Spread it on some toast.
Nah.
There you go. Because they send it to you in a paste.
I just measure it out by body weight and put it on my finger and drink some water. Does not taste good. But it is. I drink the horse sauce. That shit's terrible, but it's good for your joints.
You said horse sauce or horse sauce?
Horse sauce.
Oh, okay.
I buy it on Amazon. It's like liquid glucosamine, MSM, and hydrolonic acid.
I had
Shit
to
works
ask
like a charm.
because I had to drink the horse sauce once, and it's just because she was a squirter and she didn't tell me.
Ugh.
It's not the kind of thing you want to be surprised by.
Nah.
I mean, it's fun
Surprise waterworks.
when it's not right in your face.
Surprise waterworks is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Thanks, Kira. Damn it.
Damn it.
The enlightened Mr. Peabody. Superheroes are for the gays and womans now. Or as I call them, limp gay butt twerking queers.
Yeah, and you're going to watch the whole Marvel franchise collapse upon itself when they do that woke. They start pushing that woke bullshit.
Yes. Those what do we call them here? Let's see. Labia gargling ball torquing queers. That was the other one. Yeah.
I can't remember all that shit. That's
LGBTQ. WTF LOL.
yeah.
Tolerance. Stunning and brave. Yeah, paid us. Just bought some booze for this occasion. Red's Apple Ale.
It's good. I've had that before.
Here's to the bar fund. Cheers.
Yep.
You got any more of that cold brew, bro? Are you all done for the night?
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, come on,
I've had 2 shots of beer and a couple
2
mixed
shots,
drinks.
that's it?
I've had a total of like 4 units of alcohol. That's enough.
I
I gotta operate a car, bro.
Shit's weak.
I know.
Shit's weak.
I know. What do you want from me, man? What do you want?
I want you to get drunk and be a part of
Yeah.
the discussion, man.
Gotta drive, bro.
You gotta drive, man. Damn it.
I don't need to go, get the silver bracelets and spend the weekend in jail.
That's what I'm saying, man. With all the bullshit that's coming down the pipe, we need to just buy a big stretch of land, put a couple of houses on it, we'll all homestead and shit, and then you can just, gainfully stumble back home after the stream.
That could be deadly in the winter. Just saying.
It could be.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hey, honey, Pop's face down in the snow again. Get the sled. I'll be right back.
Get the sled.
Drag your fat ass home on a toboggan. That spare tire is fucking heavy, man.
It is.
Stop inflating it with a basketball pump, otherwise known as pizza.
And donuts.
Donuts, of course. Those are just fat cakes. You lick them and you stick them right to your ass.
Because that's right where they're going. Yeah.
Veteran Reloaded is back. It really breaks my frickin' heart to see what is happening to the military.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to listen, I'm calling it right now. They're going to have to start drafting people in the near future because there's not going to be enough people enlisting and they can't keep enough people in the service.
Yep.
That's just what's going to happen.
Yeah, sooner or later they're going to have to draft, and it's going to be it's going to be a non-gender specific draft because it's a social construct, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, you wanted equality, you want the equal rights, you got to deal with the equal lefts.
As an old infantry guy, right? I had a really hard time when I had a couple company commanders who were just weak ass punks. They're just weak punks. They're just there punching their ticket. They had no business being there. Now, can you imagine?
Are these like the West Point dudes?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Well, most of them. But can you? And they had a hard time keeping soldiers then. Now, imagine if you have like a female captain who's taken like the weakest link PT test to pass, and
Dina.
no, they're not going to respect that bitch.
Why would they?
And they're going to have discipline problems. People are going to get the fuck out. Like, fuck this. Do their one enlistment, get out, go to college, and leave it all in the dust.
Well, exactly, because they're basically being handed a commission. It'd be like if you say back waiting tables or something like that. And then you always wonder why the person who seems to just suck at everything fails upwards, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you go in the back one day, the day before they announce that she's going to be your boss, and then you're like, hey, Brian, I wanted to... Oh. And you just see her down on her knees sucking his hog.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So, the next day it's announced that she's your boss. You going to listen to that woman?
No.
No.
Especially if they start. Here's another thing. Oh, even like the screwed up male commanders I had, they didn't cry.
Oh no.
Like I've had several female commanders. I've literally had to grab them by the collar, throw them in a room because they were crying their asses off. I'm like, you're not crying in front of these troops. You're not doing it. I will not allow it. I'm not doing it. Because once they do that, then I have to. It's just more work for me, because then I have to pick up the slack and crack the whip and make sure people do shit. Listen. I'm only one dude. I can only do so much. Yeah, at least that's one thing. Now these weak ass men coming up now, I'm pretty sure you would get some guys crying in front of guys, and that's even worse.
Oh.
Like any grunts watching this show, comment what you would do if you saw a commander or NCO crying in front of you, barring the death of a dog, a divorce, or death of a good friend. Because we can look the other way on that shit.
Yeah.
Like literally, like you have a sergeant come in and he's all his eyes are all swollen, he's upset, and you find out his best hunting dog burned in. You're like, he's gonna get.
I get it. Yeah.
At lunch, you're like, hey, go to class 6, get him a bottle of booze, and we're gonna get him liquored up today after work. And
Shit, man. I
make him
remember
sleep in the barracks.
this was a long time ago, but I remember the only time that I ever cried watching the news, and they were talking about these people who had to put their pets to sleep. And they took the cameras back into the room.
Yeah.
And it was this grown-ass man, probably 40-some-odd years old, and he's holding his dog, and you can see the dog getting the injection and its eyes closing, and he's crying his eyes out, holding onto his dog, telling the dog it's going to be okay. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers. You assholes.
That's the way it should be, man.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. You know?
But it is. That is a sad, sad fucking day. I never had to put a dog to sleep until just a few years ago. And that is something that you never forget.
No,
I never want to have to fucking do that
I will
again.
tear up when I see like something like great. Like when Foreman won the heavyweight title back wearing the same shorts he lost it in. Literally, I was like, it's fucking great, man. Fuck yeah.
I'll cry for greatness.
I mean, it was fucking great. Because nobody expected him to win. He was like, it was in the later rounds and goes to sleep. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking pulled it off. Like, grandpa motherfucker.
I had the same kind of like misty reaction at the end of the Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa, when he's an old dude and he stands up and he throws the last punch of the fight and everybody goes fucking crazy for him, not for the champ. And then he's like, the beast is out of me, the beast is out. And they'd not even done making the decision. I was like, let's get out of here. Just fucking leaves. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. That movie's awesome.
I'm just saying, though. I mean, this is the way I am.
Yeah, I know. I know that Rocky the original is objectively the better movie, but that one's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got it.
That speech alone that he gives his kid.
Yeah.
One of the best monologues ever written.
I'm going to be honest. That's a really good motivational speech because it's totally true.
Yeah.
Because life
and people now need to fucking hear it.
Yeah. The thing is, if by the time you get to the age of 33, you are rapidly approaching being tired of lifing. Because, I mean, yeah, and we have it easy here in America.
Very.
If it wasn't as easy as it is, or like it'd be even worse. It would be. I mean,
people trying to say I cry watching Titanic. African American gentlemen, please.
I cried when they threw away that $1 million thing in the. Like, that's fucking $1 million.
Why would you do
assholes.
that?
All the rest of it was stupid.
I'm just sitting there and I'm watching it. I was like, if she just moved her fat ass over, he could totally
you could get up on the door too.
It's like, what are you doing? You're 17. You shouldn't even be moderately overweight. What is this, 1912? How do you even have that much food? You got Tourette's the fucking elbow? You keep throwing food in your face? Damn it.
Yeah, there you go. What's the next one?
Ugh. Son of a bitch. Channel 1-800-DUMB. Blakey, mate, the boys have pitched in and had a bit of a whip around. We think that you have been exercising your wrist. Our conclusion? Throw like a dart. Excellent suggestion.
God damn it.
But that means I have to grab it by the balls. And I don't wanna.
Yeah,
But if it works,
well, you're gonna probably have to start, taping some like fins on there or something.
my dick's got fins. Well, then you need to see a doctor.
Yeah.
Iapetus, $10 donation. Do you think that the left continues with talk of victory because of pure arrogance, or do you think that they have a plan/weapon of last resort which will guarantee their victory?
I'm going to be honest. I was at the January 6th thing, and there is a lot of people who love this country, who are patriots, and there's an underlying tension across the entire country just waiting for something to kick it off. And you're going to see this overwhelming backlash, and it's going to be ugly. And I'm just telling you right now, there's going to be people dragged to the line and held to task. What are you laughing about?
The big omen in the comments just says Blake cried watching Elizabeth Berkley getting pounded in Showgirls with laughter. That was the most unintentionally hysterically funny shit ever.
I never saw that show. I didn't care.
Shit, man, the Twin Peaks agent pounding the ever-loving shit out of her in a pool while she has an epileptic seizure.
Huh?
You can't make something that funny by accident. Somebody had to be like, well, this movie is shit. Well, what can we do? Well, we could just amp every crazy wazoo moment up to 11. Maybe that'll make it a camp classic. Let's just go with that. Fuck it. No big deal.
I mean, there are some really bad movies out there that became cult classics who made a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any favorites?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I still hate it, but it made a lot of money.
It made a lot of money. The Room is one of my favorite bad movies of all time, if not my ultimate favorite bad movie ever. Samurai Cop. That's a great bad movie. Jim Cotta.
God, I remember that one.
Jim Cotta, oh my God. It just proves how much creative control Bruce Lee had over the creative process, because the guy who made Jim Cotta was given directing credit for Enter the Dragon.
Wow. Did he actually act in any other movies?
Oh, Bruce Lee?
No, the guy who did Jim Cotta.
Mercifully, I believe no.
Good.
I mean, and you don't even, his love interest gets one line of backstory. Her mother was Indonesian. That's it? We're just going to move on?
I guess we're going to smooth right over that like...
double blackmail.
Like jelly over pimpled ass.
That's actually a line from the movie. Like, somebody gets shot, and the Schwarzenegger one-liner that this genius writer came up with was double blackmail. Maybe he was just talking about how his wife likes to spend a Thursday night, but you never know.
Hey, look, there's a whole simulated game about that.
There is. It's a piece of shit, and it's boring, but there is a simulator game for that.
It is incredibly stupid.
Oh, John Gora said Zombie 3. Yes, Zombie 3 is a great bad movie. I actually have the Blu-ray over there. I don't even know why they gave Lucio Fulci directing credit for that. Allegedly, he made 45 minutes of the film, but 100% of it feels like a Bruno Mattei film. And that's the guy that made...
You keep saying these names like you expect me to know who they are.
I know you
I
don't.
don't care. I don't care.
Jaws 5, Cruel Jaws, Shocking Dark, which was released in the U.S. as Terminator 2, even though it's actually a ripoff of Aliens. I'm still trying to figure that fucking shit out.
Okay.
Yeah, I could talk movies for hours. So
Yeah.
You guys ever get me on the subject of movies, I could just keep talking. But I'm going to move on here to the next super chat here. Robert, not to be confused with Bobby. Hi. $4.99. Dynaside 13 with a $5 donation. Censored out. F the commies. Wolverines.
Okay.
All right. Edwin Sparks, $10 donation. It's amazing what you can get on Amazon. Like a 4,000-liter water filtration system for under $20. Are you really? As
Yeah.
for the MCU, screw Disney in their fourth point of contact. Let jabroni John Cena film it. And narrate it in Chinese.
Yeah. Listen, I'm serious. Like Disney, they've screwed the pooch. I don't know how they're going to come back from this.
I don't want to with your mom. I just want to bang, bang, bang.
Like, especially if this country like starts the two-way rifle range thing, they're done.
It's looking increasingly more likely.
They're done.
Jail. We're back up over 1,000 viewers. Thank you all so much for joining in. We are not worthy. Blake Popp and Critical Drinker on the stream. When? Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
I love that dude. No homo.
Yeah.
Oh, Blake, remember the movie Battle Beyond the Stars?
I love that movie.
Yes. Yes, I've seen that movie. It's a
It's-
Roger Corman classic.
It's stupid, but I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one? Barbarella. Just naked Jane Fonda all through the credits.
No, I would refuse to watch that. The commie traitor.
Oh, what did they call her? Saigon Jane or
Hanoi Jane.
Hanoi Jane? Yeah, that's right.
She's a traitorous bitch. She should be held accountable for that bullshit. I don't care how old she is. I don't think there's a statute of limitations on being a traitor. Just saying. Cunt.
I hope you're watching, Congress. Pop's Kate taking notes. Y'all are fucked.
Listen, man, I'm just an old guy. I don't have any power over anything anymore. I'm just a dude. I just talk shit, write books, tell some bad jokes, and speak the truth.
I think they're pretty good jokes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, okay. I'll go with that. I'll take good.
Tony Soprano, $4.99. Pop, you're like a modern-day Tom Likas before he went crazy and got too much money. You guys should have people call into your show. It would be fun. I agree.
We could easily do that.
Yeah, we just got
And
to.
I used to listen to Tom Likas, and
Yeah, me too.
Back when I was a blue pill guy, I'd be like, I feel sorry for him.
I remember listening to him when I was a kid.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him, man. But now that I'm sick of adulting, he's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Yep.
And he was doing that in the 80s.
That's what our favorite guest on the one of our favorite guests on the show, Lauren. She used to be Lauren Loves Likas on YouTube for a long time. Now she's Lauren Brooks or Lauren Literally or what happened after the stream ended last week.
I have no idea.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't even know what happened.
You guys didn't miss anything.
I got nothing to say.
I mean, there might have been 2 sunrises.
No. It wasn't. Stop laughing. Never happened.
Never happened. Not in a million
No,
years.
never happened.
No, never. No. It's funny, though.
All right.
It's pretty funny.
Excellent.
Too much cold brew equals running like a Jew from the tax man.
Yeah?
Thumper. I cause safety briefs is his avatar.
Okay.
I like that. I was the NCO that got all the screw-ups. Problem children that volunteered to be there. The draft makes E5 and E6 life hell unless you can hit them.
Well, I'm going to be honest. When I was in the company F425, I got put in charge of 3rd Platoon, and the platoon sergeant that I replaced, he had driven away all the people. He had 4 people left in the platoon. And I literally had to rebuild that platoon with washouts and retreads, and I did a stellar job. So you can literally, if you know what you're doing, and you know how to rehabilitate people, you can make them, you can 180 their ass, and wow. I mean, I had some guys that, they had been kicked out of all the other platoons. They are right on the verge of getting kicked out of the Guard and the Army. And the only reason I took them is they had good PT scores. That's it. That's all I had to work with.
Allegedly.
And I turned them into absolute killers.
Who wants an allegedly t-shirt?
Yeah,
Just ask
cool.
Do you allegedly want an allegedly t-shirt?
Yeah. Whatever.
You got to work on that, man.
Yeah. Allegedly.
We'll get her done, allegedly. Should it be like a Ranger tab that says allegedly?
No.
Just like right over here?
I don't know. We'd have to work with some designs.
Yeah, allegedly. Hans Solus. 6 grown men can fit in the reproductive organs of a blue whale, but are still not as big a pussy as John Cena. Noff.
I would have to say yes.
Yes. $25 donation. Thank you very much, good sir. I paid us again. Pop said he wanted my name for the new Bunt. Constantly undergoing new tantrums abbreviation. But if he wants it, I can email you guys. Yes.
Email it.
Redonkulas12@gmail.com.
Bunt.
Jeffrey Klopp. Did you hear about Belgian Rambo?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that guy. He was running around out there, and he threatened the establishment, and they were looking for him. I don't know if they ever caught him.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. And he was actually a survivalist, or he taught it in the military. Good luck catching that guy.
Is anybody out there what's your favorite Rambo movie? Let me know in the chat. I got to go with Rambo 4, otherwise known as Rambo, not to be confused with First Blood or Rambo First Blood Part 2 or Rambo 3, which technically should be called Rambo 2 First Blood Part 3. You know what? Fuck that series.
I like the first one. That's it.
I like the first one as well.
The rest of them are stupid.
But Rambo 4 was awesome. Going into Burma, protecting those mercenaries, shooting guys, and that was pretty awesome. The whole last act of that movie is people just being cut in half by machine gun fire, and it's every bit as awesome as it sounds.
That's pretty much how it works. You start mowing people down with the machine guns. It's not pretty.
First Blood Part 2 is your favorite? Come on, man. I know that one's technically a classic, but you know what ruins that movie for me? The end credits, where Frank Stallone is singing this horrible fucking song that sounds like, instead of being contracted to write a song for a movie, he was contracted to write a new national anthem, and he wrote it while high and drunk. God, that was so bad.
Nah.
Terrible. Drinks like a fish. Hey, you guys! With a $5 donation. Thank you very much. Edwin Sparks, when it comes to sci-fi, I prefer Babylon 5 to most movies.
That was a damn good series.
Except for Season 5. Tracy Scoggins struggle snuggled that show in Season 5. Rest in peace. She played Cat Grant in the first season of Lois and Clark, if I remember correctly. And then they just got rid of her inexplicably. I'm like, you can't just get rid of Tracy Scoggins inexplicably? That's terrible.
Nah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I like Babylon 5.
It's a good show. It's a very good show. Michael Davis, $4.99. Hey, Pop, the God of Truth. $4.99 donation. Thank you so much. Iapetus, again, say an old Oxford British professor accent. Elementary, my dear Pop. You're welcome. T. Greeny, Blake, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Art of Travel. I have not, and in my opinion, it has one of the most hilarious wedding scenes of any movie ever.
Never seen it.
Nor have I. I've never heard of The Art of Travel. I will make a note of it. I wonder what makes it so funny.
Amen.
A buddy of mine was like, oh, you got to watch this movie, Rachel Getting Married. Oh, it's so good. You know, it's Jonathan Demme, the guy who made Silence of the Lambs, and it's got Anne Hathaway before she became a feminist. Fine. I shoot weddings for a living. You think I want to live through that shit when I'm not doing it? Why would I watch Rachel Getting Married? It's literally, it feels like what I do for a living. No. Watched it one time and I said, screw it.
No, thank you.
Done. If I want to watch an Anne Hathaway movie and appreciate her for the gifts that God gave her, not including her mouth, because when she opens it, all you got to do is put a dick in it, because she starts spewing feminist bullshit otherwise. Love and Other Drugs. It's a good one. Havoc.
Not a big fan of...
Even in Brokeback Mountain, she shows her tits. It's not bad.
Okay, yeah.
You know, for a movie with two gay dudes, there's a lot of tits in that movie. Her and the chick from Dawson's Creek. Not that I ever watched that or anything. I'm so ashamed.
I never watched it.
Damn it. I watched it for the first season when it was good and it had some snarky humor to it, but when it became a soap opera, I was like, Done.
Nah, man.
That is not my bag. Fuck that.
I can't get into that.
No.
No.
And Gregory Van Dyke, you saved my life from suck starting a 38 Semper Fi.
363. All right.
Ascension! Streamlabs. That's all he has to say. So you know what? That's as good a time as any because it is the most recent Super Chat. We're going to go right on over to Streamlabs. Jimmy Bones! The man who introduced us to Bird Dog Peach, God bless you. And you know what? One of our fans is actually going to be sending us a batch of Bird Dog Apple.
Okay. I'll check that shit out.
I want to see how it stacks up to Jim Apple. Because so far, that and Crown Royal Apple are the gold standard.
I would have to say
You got money.
That is not what you would say.
Jim Apple's better
Jim Apple?
than Crown Royal Apple.
I'm kind
There's not as much
I'm right
sugar.
there with you, yeah.
The Crown Royal Apple's good, but it doesn't have as much sugar in it. So you have to really be, it is what it is.
We're going to jump on over to MGTOW.tv since we heard it. Both of these chats are from Kiro Ninja 00. A way to really piss off China is to make them look like a bunch of idiots and have them lose face on the world stage and not apologize. ADV China called about this in his videos. The scientist to blame who was working in the woo-hoo-hoo phlegm lab was erased from China's citizen directory.
I know. She totally is gone. They killed her ass.
Yeah, she's
gone.
poof.
She's been ground up into like a human burger and like fed to people.
Yeah, she's been Kaiser Sosage.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's gone. Kiro Ninja 00 again. Hey, Blake, what do you think of the Stargate SG-1 series? I actually have not seen it.
I liked it.
I wasn't much for Stargate the movie, so when I saw the series, I was like, I don't really know if I want to see more of what I already didn't like the first time. But
No, I watched it. It was good. I enjoyed the hell out of that. And it made me sad when they canceled it, but you can only take it it went on for like, 13 seasons or something.
Really?
Yeah, a long time.
Long time. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, sometimes you just got to know when to quit.
Yeah, and they had
Like Dexter.
They had Stargate Atlantis, and that was okay too, but
Yeah, like Dexter,
yeah,
they really didn't know when to quit. Like, season 4 was when it should have ended. And then we got all the way to season 7, season 8? God, the way that they ended that show, that is the antidote to the will to live.
I haven't
That is how bad that is.
I haven't watched it beyond season 3, so.
Well, season 4 was John Lithgow. Definitely highly recommended. But anything after that, you don't need it. And they know they fucked up in the last episode of the show, the last 4 seasons of the show, because they're bringing it back.
Nice.
They're trying to fix what they screwed up. And evidently, they're bringing back all the showrunners from the first few seasons. So I'm totally cool with that, because after season 4, like, they brought in the guys who ran the show 24, and they were like, oh, we can humanize him. We can make him more relatable. He's a serial killer. You're not supposed to humanize him. The fact that we sympathized with him at all was kind of a miracle. But when you humanize him and you make it easier to sympathize with him, you make his crimes more understandable, and then the entire intrigue of the show goes tits up.
I guess. What's the next one?
It's just my opinion. I could be wrong. What do we got here? Evil Zombie Toe. Speaking of the the C stars. Apparently you can't write cuck in the YouTube chat because he can't write it. He had to put C with an asterisk on it. Simulator and emasculating men. How about the new disappointing picture of Ellen Page crying shame? Oh, the Elliot Page? I preferred the nude scenes when she was still Ellen. Those were fine. Those were actually not too bad. Just saying. Shark dentures. Cena is proof that steroids destroy spinal bones. All that muscle and no backbone.
Yep.
Amazing.
He went full squid. Full squid.
He did. Jimmy Bones over on Streamlabs. Idea for Pop's Viking funeral. We douse the boat with kerosene, then shoot it with a 50 BMG incendiary tracer round to start the fire.
All right. That sounds good.
You totally cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. Paulie B, 619. Oddly specific. Yo, Pop and Blake, don't use the media's language. XYAZs are no-go zones. Good enough for Islam, good enough for leftist commies. And hip hip hooray to the patron saint of respiratory distress. Drink up tonight, Roku Gin from the Suntory Distillery.
Listen, I'm a firm believer that in the United States there should not be no-go zones. The minute you have a no-go zone, you call out the guard, you roll the place, and you pacify it.
Yeah.
Because they have that shit in Europe. They have whole areas that are like Muslimified. You can't even go, the cops don't even go there. That's bullshit.
Well, that's exactly what they had in mind.
Yeah, and guess what?
Because, well, think about it. You have these actual heads of state using their propaganda departments to put out ads on public access, encouraging the women in these countries to copulate with these refugees from these other countries, okay? Now, what's going to happen when these dudes who are from a religion that is essentially a legalized harem structure, not to mention, you know,
they're going to go crazy.
not to mention other species and things like that
They're
that
gonna
tend
go
to get
crazy,
involved.
yeah.
A big mic. No, they go over into Europe. They start promulgating with all these women. After a couple of generations, sooner or later, these people are the majority of the voting class. And then you know what happens? You have East versus West, a caliphate versus the West, World War III.
Correct. And then everything will get settled with nuclear warheads and, 10,000-pound bombs.
And that is if Beijing Biden isn't unsuccessful in his attempts to completely cripple our energy dependence and other portions of our industry.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what he's trying to do. Not that I'm a conspiracy theorist or anything. Oh, what do we got here? Ascension! What is the worst combination of illnesses?
What do you say?
Alzheimer's and diarrhea, because you're running but can't remember where.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that one. That was good. Oh, shit. De Waal, Amsterdam. Oh, my effing G. If you want clean water, do what I did. Go online, buy a water distiller. Also, a good way of finding out what is actually in your tap water. If you have something on the inside of that water distiller, you've got it.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. It's been tainted. Ascension! He had to apologize for stating a fact. Let me say that again. A geographical fact. This Earth is in a horrible intellectual state right now.
It is.
Yes, it is. Andrew Thorsten, how can you tell if a chick's a bull dyke? She kickstarts her vibrator and rolls her own tampon. So waka waka.
Damn.
By the way, YouTube found this too offensive to post.
Nice. It's a goddamn joke, for God's sake.
Outstanding. That's good stuff right there. She kickstarts her vibrator and rolls her own tampon. I'm picturing it. Jimmy Bones woke up the day after Thanksgiving a few years ago, and my dog Red was stiff as a board. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, bro.
He was 14 or 15. He wasn't the smartest of dogs, but damn loyal. I'll
run.
admit it took me a good 20 to 30 minutes to contain myself.
That's a good run, though, man. 14 years is a good run.
Now, you remember my last dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I had to put down. I didn't know there was anything wrong with her. And then I went into just walking through the kitchen, and I looked down on the floor, and there was a huge splash of blood. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I thought it was my sister's dog because his breath is so fucking rank, I thought his liver was failing. So I was like, oh, I think your dog's dying. And she starts crying and holding him and hugging him. And I was like, you never fucking take him to the vet anyway. But then I go in and I find my dog curled up under my desk in my office.
Yeah.
Not moving, not wanting to come out.
It's over.
And that's when I picked her up and I was like,
It's a done deal.
yeah, I dabbed her butt with a paper towel and it came away all fucking soaking wet with blood. I was like, oh shit.
Burn it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rough. That was a rough one, man.
I've had quite a few dogs burn in. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Ain't living forever.
Yeah. None of us are.
Nope.
Oh, it's what we call a temporary arrangement.
Yeah, it sure is.
Riggs Jr. donated $5. I said, you know what? If you're Riggs Jr., wouldn't you be born with AIDS? Just asking for a friend.
Or syphili.
Or syphili, yeah, because one syphilis isn't enough. You need the multiple syphili.
Need a syphili.
Oh, shit. I need to go to the optometrist. I need to get my syphili checked. That's not where you want to go.
That's
Get the hell out of here with that
No,
shit.
you need to go another place, bro. You need to go another place.
Hey, you need to go to the thing with the guy in the place and bring your syphili and don't forget to put it on the table. What the fuck are you talking about, Jim? I don't know. It just seemed like a good idea at the time. A few bucks for the booze fund. I'll try and get that care package sent out this weekend.
All right.
Straw, please, Blake.
You bastard.
Throwing it like a dart really does work. Channel 1-800-DUMB and all the New Zealand folks out there, thank you very much. You genius Kiwis. Jimmy Bones again. Oh, no, that's not the right one. I read that one. I read them out of order. I'm fucking up.
You bastard.
I've had too many shots. Ascension! What's the difference between Anne Frank and Harry Potter?
Oh, my God.
Harry Potter made it out of the chamber.
Wow. That's messed up, man.
Ooh. Yeah, this is why you guys need to go to Streamlabs for your comments and donations, is because you can actually tell jokes like this and not get banned. Holy shit.
YouTube they're out of their goddamn mind.
I love the, how do you get a nun pregnant? And get the altar boy to fart in her box. I like that one. Tony Soprano, I'd pay to see Pop smoke some Mary Jane.
Nah, it's not happening. Not doing that.
Come on, man.
Nah.
Come on.
I can't.
You're
My
retired.
lungs are jacked up.
You're retired.
My lungs are jacked up. I can't.
It might help.
Nah, it won't.
They give lung cancer patients weed.
Not doing it.
I'm still going to give you one of those gummies, though.
All right, whatever. That's fine.
Do it.
Do it.
Stop being a pussy.
You're being a fag, man.
Well, you're drinking all that vaginal fluid. I mean, I figured sooner or later.
Shut up.
What?
Oh, my
Keep
Lord.
drinking all that stuff sooner or later, you're going to need the gynecologist.
Oh, my God. That's a good one. That's a good burn right there.
A Big Mike!
You keep drinking all that vaginal quim. You're going to need
All
a
that
gynecologist.
quim, man. Damn.
That's good stuff, though.
Cracks open a beer. Hello, ladies. Ohio trucker, maximum overdrive, killer trucks and explosions. That's a great bad movie. The only one to date actually directed by Stephen King.
Really?
Yeah. Emilio Estevez, what's her name? Yardley Smith, who's the voice of Lisa Simpson. She's in it.
Okay.
And some of the most spectacular overacting you've ever seen. Just pure acting constipation on display.
So Stephen King just didn't do a good job, huh?
Oh, he was 4 alarm bells high on cocaine the whole time he was making that movie.
Oh,
It's
really?
like self-admitted.
Wow.
Yeah. But I will say this. Original musical score by AC/DC.
Okay.
So you take the good with the bad.
I like AC/DC to an
What's not
extent.
to like?
They're okay.
Hell's Bells.
I like Metallica better.
I liked them until they sold out. You know, when the whole Napster thing came to fruition in the 90s and they were like, oh, you guys shouldn't be selling our music for free because that's just bad, you know. Never mind the fact that the reason why they became big in the first place is because they were encouraging people to copy and share their fucking albums. Sellouts!
I remember the Napster days.
Yeah.
Still a lot of music back then.
Oh, yeah. We all
It was
did.
free. How could I not take
we all did.
I used to like download all kinds of free shit.
Now you have
Games.
YouTube, where the people who are sharing the music for free actually have money behind them, so copyright's just kind of a thing of the past?
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I downloaded and pirated like Microsoft Office. I mean, just a bazillion computer programs back in the day. Now you got to have a subscription. It's all fucked up.
True.
Yeah, I hate that.
I can teach you a few tricks, though,
Okay.
because, you know, and that I'm encouraging that or anything,
Just saying.
but it's easy enough to do.
Things happen.
Things do happen. MTL Trader with $10 Canadian. The wall defeats them all.
Yes, it
Watched
does.
Weird Science over the weekend on Netflix, and what the hell happened to Kelly LeBrock? She was hot as balls, and now she looks like the female version of Steven Seagal.
I'm telling you, man, it does not end well for women.
No. Even the really good-looking ones, eventually, all that rooster roller coaster riding, it like catches up.
Like, I'm going to go, me and my buddy are going to watch Top Gun 2 coming out.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to have that woman from the first one show up.
No.
She is 3 sheets to the wind ugly, man.
I mean, if you want the personification, like the undeniable evidence of men get distinguished, women get old,
That's it right there.
Kelly, whatever the hell her name is from Top Gun, and Tom Cruise, just put them side-by-side photos together 30 years apart. There you go.
And it's just a beat down by Father Time.
Kelly McGillis, that was her name. That's right, yeah.
That's a beat down.
And she, lumpy liver liquor, if I remember correctly.
Oh, she went lumpy liver liquor?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a shame.
Oh, well. Who cares?
Well, it was a shame when she was young and hot. Now,
Yeah, I can see it.
you get what you get.
Yeah.
Because that's all she can get.
Yeah. Wow.
Gravity stops for no man or woman.
Nope. The worst thing it does to a man is, you know, your balls hit the water in the middle of the night. You're taking a dump.
And it always wins in the end because sooner or later you get 6 feet under.
That's right.
Yes. Iapetus Ground Zero for Civil War. Oh, we've been doing a whole series of videos about that.
Yeah, you need to catch up, bro.
Reaper 01, $10 donation. Curse of the Wango Tango Part 2. Same school year. Chick pepper sprayed a security guard while I gave mouth music in the bathroom stall. I had a bald spot for a week.
Wow.
Dude, you had a really interesting childhood.
Yeah, there's no way I didn't get near no pussy.
Send us some more stories. Redonkulas12@gmail.com. I'm interested.
I didn't get anywhere near pussy in grade school or middle school or hardly in high school. I got no play. 0 play for the popster.
Yeah. I just didn't like the chicks I went to school with.
Nah.
They were
They're bitches.
can't understand normal thinkers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the women I went to high school with, they're just drama queen idiots, but some of them look pretty nice. I could overlook those flaws to get a crack at the poon, but never did.
Yeah, things
Now they look
changed.
all kinds of fucked up, man.
Yeah. Trust me, I
Holy
know.
shit. You should have seen them at the 20-year reunion, bro.
Well, actually, this year is going to be my 20-year reunion. So I may have to wear a hidden camera.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can always, show some side-by-side photos of these chicks back in their heyday when they were riding the Rooster roller coaster versus now.
And then, yeah, that'd be great. When then we could be sued. Because
Damn
that's what's
it.
going to happen.
Shit!
You can't do that.
Damn it!
I just...
New Tech exclusive?
Still get sued.
Still get sued. Shit.
I know. Look, there was a couple women that were just so goddamn beautiful, and then I remember seeing them at the 20-year reunion. I was like, oh my God, holy shit! You need to burn that with fire.
Yeah, shit, man. The only way that these women would get anything hard is if they ran footage of boiling spaghetti noodles in reverse.
Damn, I like it.
I came up with that one on the fly. How do you guys like that one? Let me know in the chat. Oh, shit. Iapetus again. Important things to remember. 1, always take the red pill. 2, never get married. 3, most importantly, 500 miles of Mr. Right and challenge accepted videos.
Listen, whenever somebody asks me, like, what's your favorite video? I'm like, one of the funniest videos ever made. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
What's that about? Like some obstacle you overcame? I go, no, I mathematically prove it's possible for a woman to get 500 miles of dick run through in her lifetime. Oh my God! Oh my God!
When the chocolate milk flew out of the bucket and hit you in the eye, that was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was like, it's good for the eye.
Oh my God, that was totally unplanned. And you didn't even know I was coming in with props.
No, you showed up, and it was like, okay, we got a bucket, and then we got 1, 2, 3 gallons of milk, and you got. I don't even want to know what the chocolate milk is for. And I get a half gallon of milk. Why wouldn't you just get a full gallon? I'm sure it'll all be clear in a moment.
And then once I started, you're like, oh my God, this is great. Like the click, 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 click. Yeah. And listen, like most of those videos, we did not rehearse.
Nope.
We literally I just set up and start filming.
Yep.
I write shit on the board. You're like, what the hell are you doing?
It wasn't until we started doing a lot of videos that required like real research.
Yeah.
That we started really scripting everything.
Yeah.
And even still, sometimes, like, we just filmed a video this last week called Family Feud that's coming out this week on New Tech. And it just came to me with a list of people that are in your family. I was like, yeah, we could just get drunk and talk about this. I mean, like, everybody knows these people.
Well, it's 30 people everyone has in their family.
Yeah.
You'll have at least 6 of these people in your family.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these people in your family, you got to take a shot.
What's the one I just dropped off to you today?
Damaged goods.
Yes. We're going through a list of shit women have when they're all screwed up. Then there's nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Got to do nightmare fuel. That's going to be a good one.
Nightmare fuel could be a continuing series.
Yes.
Because nightmare fuel is different for everybody. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a nightmare fuel episode, and then we're going to follow it up with a nightmare fuel stream where we just open the floor to you guys.
Yeah. Another one I'm going to do is taking the L.
Yes.
How to take a loss. It's going to happen.
Every time.
You're never going to win 100%.
Nope.
You'd be lucky if you win 10%.
Gregory Van Dyke, A-10 Warthog. Why would they name a plane after Whoopi Goldberg?
Well, the story about the A-10 Thunderbolt is they were
Warthog.
Well, I know, but Warthog, whatever. They're actually naming it after the P-47 from World War II, which was this ungodly big fighter, and it was just awesome at ground attacks. And it literally broke the back of the Germans. That thing was just insane.
Good stuff. Independent Cora Axe, $20 donation. Thank you so much. 6 years ago when I was in the military, you saved my life.
364.
When I was in the military, you saved my life. I was ready to kill my ex and did not care what would have happened after. Now my friend is going through the same thing, and I turned him on to Pops. So 365?
Amen. Well, unless he says, I'm not going to add stuff. I mean, this is actual people who have told me I kept them from not dying.
Yeah.
Listen, and I've been there, like literally, like the guy who lives downstairs from me. I was there. I was literally, I stopped by there. I'm like, yeah, some bad shit's gonna happen tonight. People are gonna, by the time the sun comes up in the morning, people are gonna be, shaking hands with God. He's just like, well, that's a plan.
This is a plan.
But how about you have some of this 18-year Glenlivet here? We pour you a couple double shots. Why don't we just start talking about it?
I can't pour any more shots,
And like,
man.
literally, like
Look
by
at this.
that was at 9 o'clock. By 11:45, I'm like, yeah, I'll sleep on the couch. I'm good. He talked me right down, man. Saved my life.
Good stuff. Channel 1-800-DUMB. Blakey Papa got a Uber home tonight. I was a virgin till 23. 19 myself. Blake's Fault, right up my jacksie. Haha, love from New Zealand, you both and the lads. Uber.
Yeah.
Meh. 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 Ghosty426 with a $5 donation. Thank you very much. And Pujo, my 30th reunion was epic. Time was not kind to the women who spurned me in high school, and even more entertaining was how smoking hot my 27-year-old girlfriend was.
Yeah. Listen, I had some words with an individual at one of my reunions. And it
Oh,
was
yeah?
Not pretty. No.
It was hilarious. My last reunion was only my 10-year, and it was hilarious. All these people went off and did nothing like what it was they were talking about doing when they were in high school. Because they always put everybody's up to, oh, yeah, you know.
Most likely to succeed.
Most likely to do this, most likely to do that. You know, most likely, what is it you want to do when you grow up, blah, blah, blah. I was the only one who did what they wanted to do when they grow up. Like, well, what are you doing? Like, well, I make movies. I get to hang out with a fucking army grunt and I drink and talk shit. And we make movies and we won film festivals. We travel the country with these short films. It's good stuff.
In my 20 years, I'd retired from the ring like 6 years prior to that. And this one individual, because when I was in high school, I was a runt. Like, I was 130 when I graduated. And,
That was about what I was, yeah.
and I was like 117 my junior year, and I was tiny. And this one dude, I'm talking to somebody, he just walks up and butts right in. And I'm like, hey, Dennis,
Stay out of here.
this isn't high school anymore. Okay. And, back in the day, you had 30 to 50 pound weight advantage over me. And you could barely handle me. What do you think's going to happen to you now? You're about to get fucked up. You need to shut the fuck up and respect people's space. And he's like, well, you have to get all psycho about it. I'm like, look, man.
Well, that's advisable in most
Don't use the
scenarios.
psycho word with me. If I was a psycho, you wouldn't even made it through the parking lot. All right, I'm a conditioned sociopath. I could turn that shit off in a heartbeat.
Damn right. A conditioned sociopath.
I am. You have to be that way to survive and thrive in the military. You got to be able to
Amen.
turn it off.
Shane Boatwright, virgin going on 25. Figured I might as well not bother trying till the world shifts and things change.
Yeah,
I can't blame you, honestly.
Well, one, I can't blame you. Two, it's sad that the world has to be this way.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
I mean, what it's done is it's taken exceptional men and made them toxic. And it's taken average or below average women and made them entitled. Who the fuck wants to... Who's that going to help?
Nobody.
Exactly. Shit. Heavy Water Tread, $10 donation. Pop, what would you do if Antifa was training at your local public archery range? A lot of well-armed geriatrics hang out there. Kind of creepy. They could be marked as targets.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably film them and turn it into the Phoebe and see what they do about it.
The Phoebe.
I mean, until they do anything to you, there's really nothing you can do to them. They're just there training. So
Yeah.
that's just the way it is.
And Pujo ended up in a fight at the 30th.
Yeah.
Had blood all over my shirt. Didn't know. Sister asked me what happened. He lost. LOL.
Hey, look, man. Taking a punch to the face. If you've never been punched in the face, you're not going to handle it well the first time it happens.
Amen to that. It's been a long time, but it is what
Punched
it is.
in the face a lot.
I was picked on a lot. I got punched a lot. I got pantsed a lot. Shit happens.
Yep.
Jackal the Emperor. Don't want to put my dogs down. I grew up with with those two fur balls, so I'll try to make biomechanical bodies for them. Good luck with that.
That's a technique, but not the preferred method. Just saying.
Tracy Wilbur on Pop likes his foo-foo drink sweet. Try cold brew, Baileys, and Coke.
Already done it. It's pretty good.
Sounds good. I prefer straight up cream instead of Baileys because it's not too sweet. Oh, hey, hey,
Oh! Hey!
Somebody's been playing too much Cuckold Simulator.
I turned that off, by the way.
Good.
I can't have it on here. I'm going to uninstall it.
No mas.
That was terrible.
DeWall, talking about my dogs. My dog was a puppy in 1996. He's still kicking around at this point. I'm thinking he's the Methuselah breed of dog.
What? How old is that dog? It's like 20-something?
No shit. Wow. That's crazy.
That's a 170-year-old dog.
Yeah, in dog years, absolutely. 25 years old.
No.
Wow.
That can't be right.
No way.
Wow.
That's awesome if that's true. That's great, man.
That's 140. That's 170, almost 175-year-old in human years.
Nice.
Is that dog fart dust or what? God, that's going to be a sad day when you have to put that one down.
Yeah, man. I can't even imagine.
I do not envy you on that one, bro.
No, I don't either.
That's going to be a tough one.
Jimmy Bones, my buddy just got hit with a surprise divorce. I showed him a couple of your videos and some snippets of knowledge from others. Along with your help, I'm going to get my buddy through this with as less pain for him as possible.
Well, if it's any consolation, 90% of the dudes don't see it coming. It's a surprise.
Surprise! Oh, shit.
Yep. And chances are there's already another penis that's been lined up and practiced upon. That's just how it goes. What are you doing?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Is that a side-by-side?
Yes. Edwin Sparks with a $3 donation. Here, I thought you might want this, Blake. Enjoy and share.
The Father Time Beatdown?
This is the chick from Weird Science. Yesterday and today.
Wow.
Ouch.
God damn. How old is she now?
Old enough, apparently. Ooh.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm
Turn this
good.
down. I don't see that no more.
I think I'm good.
That's just horrible. Nah.
Yeah, well, you know how they go. It's biology, ladies. You can't get mad at us.
Listen, man, it is what it is.
Down to side 13, my girlfriend's sister organized the 5-year graduation party for our class. 5-year. COVID pucked it. I still have the best beard in class. Nice. Channel 1-800-DUMB. Last, Super Brothers, if your life is a gift, it is not yours to take. You would be stealing. Look at this community. It is positive. Much love and hold.
All right.
Boom. All right, Pop. That is the last super chat of the night. We've been going for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. I would say it's time for a safety
All right, safety briefing is this. If you come home and you hear your old lady getting railed, do a 180 and leave. And call the police and tell them that somebody broke into the house. All right, do not kill the dude. Don't beat him down. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just saying.
No, it's really not. What you really need to do is, instead of dealing with any of that stuff, you need to call a lawyer, and then through your lawyer, you tell your wife the following.
You and all your motherfucking friends, nigga. Give a fuck if y'all in kindergarten, I'll whoop y'all motherfucking ass. That's why Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. That's why I fucked your mama. I'll fuck up all your kids. I don't care, goddammit. Huh? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. That's why you ain't going to Disney World, bitch. Fuck you and your friends. Fuck all y'all.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday, and on Thursday night, 8 p.m., right here, same bad time, same bad channel. We're going to have an actual exorcist.
Well, we're going to try. We have to do the testing and see if we're going to get him. We're doing all we can He's in training.
He's training.
So right now, he's not actually doing exorcisms.
But he's been there.
Yeah.
He's seen some shit.
He's seen some shit, and he's actually got a lot of first-hand knowledge of actual people that do exorcisms for the Catholic Church. Now, we're not going to say his name. We can't say his diocese. We might not even show his picture or his face. We'll see.
And that leads us to the very last donation of the night over on megtow.tv. Don't Resuscitate says, you guys are great. Thank you for everything.
Amen.
Amen, ND women. We'll see you on Thursday.
That's stupid.